Yeah. It's Wednesday. Brennan Schaub's on his way to Syracuse where there's a foot of snow, and I got Bobby Lee and Andy Dick in the house. And this shit's about to pop off. Am I right? Andy, what are you doing? First of all,
I'm trying to get on Periscope. Am I allowed to do that?
Andy's assistant, who's a good-looking young man named Isaac, who's in very good shape, came in essentially. I don't know how you describe this.
Well, I describe it for you. It's like an elf meets Richard Simmons meets Captain Kirk.
But he's also athletic.
Yeah. I like your body, dude.
Apparently
I mean, in a
whoa.
bro. No!
Whoa, bro.
I suck it off. What? I don't know.
Andy, what's up?
Do you put 2 D's on kid?
No, just one D.
Connection too poor.
What are you trying to do?
Periscope?
Oh, you're periscoping the middle of our... Andy's wearing a short-sleeve white shirt.
We were on camera.
We
They
are.
can see it.
We are, but some people just listen. And a tie. It's adorable.
He's
You
like
wore
the
a tie
guitarist
for
from
this.
AC/DC.
Andy, what's going on?
What?
Get off your computer, man.
When I try to set this up, you jumped right in.
What are you trying to do? You're periscoping?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I see. I just have to turn
Bobby's
the
wearing a
Wi-Fi
ski hat. Great shirt, dude.
on. Do you always just describe what everybody's wearing?
Are you being sarcastic? You don't like my shirt?
I think your shirt is
like it.
adorable.
I like it too.
It's monochromatic.
You're
What
the
is it
worst.
about our generation? What is it about
Yeah,
this generation,
Wi-Fi.
our generation, where people are wearing, like, they would be almost gauche
I
to
don't know
dress
right
up?
here.
Hey,
Yes.
just shut the fuck up and do your, get on Periscope. You don't have to be mumbling. We did a, Brendan and I did a podcast with Mike Tyson. And I was saying, yeah, it was exciting. But Mike
awesome.
breathes, like Mike sometimes, every time we'd be doing something, you'd hear Mike go, he's just a heavy man breather.
Yeah.
Well, he probably has like some deviated septum or something from getting hit much.
You did a lot of boxing, right?
Sure did.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
You have?
Well, I've been knocked out
You have?
like 5 times.
Because you've gotten drunk and gotten in people's faces.
No. Not that at all.
Don't act like that's...
Well, the drunk part's right,
Yeah.
but then people blindside me. They hit me in the back of the head. They hit me from the side.
Why?
If they were coming at me straight on, there's no fight. They would lose.
What?
Well, they would lose?
My dad was a boxer.
I didn't know.
Golden Gloves boxer in 5 states.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you
you know what?
absorbed that genetically.
Say it to my face.
Dude, you're already getting ornery.
I hate you.
What the fuck?
I know. You know what? You know what he said to me out there?
What?
I go, Brendan Shan. What's his name?
Schaub.
Brendan Schaub? Brendan
Schaub,
Schaub.
dude.
Shaba.
Yeah, Shaba.
I just,
Anyways,
Brendan
he
Sean.
said
He goes, I go, Brendan, I'm filling in
like,
for
what are
Brendan
you doing
Sean.
here?
And then he goes, oh, I'm leaving. Did you not say that?
Oh, because you have a crush on
I
Brendan.
love him.
Yeah.
I'm in love with him.
He's a good
Who
looking
isn't?
Yeah, he's a beautiful
Gorgeous.
man.
And did he not be here because I was going to be here?
No, he's in Syracuse doing stand-up.
He's in Syracuse doing his one-night show.
You know what they call him? You know what we call Brendan? Hungry eyes. Because people who look at him have hungry eyes.
You know what Ching Chong said to me when I came in here?
Hey, it's Ching.
Whatever.
That's so racist.
That's all right. But Ching Chong goes, you know what? Remember Ching Chong? Tall Ching Chong. Ching Chong said that, oh, I missed you. And I felt really weird about it.
Why?
Because it was like kind of creepy in a creepy way. You know what I mean? Like we have some sort of like bond because
You
we're
do.
both,
Just
we're both
because
Ching
you're
Chongs and
Asian.
stuff.
You do.
Are you both the same Asian?
Yes.
We are? You're Korean?
How dare you, Bobby?
Why do we say...
I've never met a Korean named Chin.
He's acting like he knows you. Do you guys know each
actually
other?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then how come you didn't know his name was
Jin.
Chin?
미안해. 네, 감사합니다.
You don't speak
나 한국말
Korean.
조금 해요.
Well, we don't. So
나
don't
고추 너무 조금 해.
we don't
알았어?
speak it.
나 똥구멍
Oh, let them speak.
big, yeah. Yeah.
Really good stuff, guys.
Thanks, man.
Why do they use Asian to describe all people from that part of the world? That's a lot of people. It doesn't make sense. Who decided that was politically correct? Asian could be Russian. Asian could be Azerbaijani. So
That
what the
is
fuck
true.
are we
Like,
doing?
well, sometimes Indians go, well, we're not Asian. You are.
Yep.
They're not, though. I mean,
Well,
okay.
Yeah, they're from-
Asian, Hawaiian could be Asian, yeah?
Yeah.
No,
Like, that's Polynesian.
Hawaiian would be Polynesian, yeah.
Yeah. Which is Asian.
Yeah.
Do you know the Chinese were the most people on the planet until recently, who just
Who are the
superseded.
Indians?
Mexicans now are?
No, Indians.
Indians.
Just
Is that
within the
true?
last couple of years.
Wow.
billions
That's a lot of people.
those.
That's a lot of
And
people
then
on the
when
sub. They call it the
Billion.
subcontinent, don't they? The Indian subcontinent.
I like when they have Indians have the babies. Sometimes they have like the 9 arms thing.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, they have like these mutations and they have
No,
the 9
that's-
arms.
that's a
and then
myth.
everyone worships them. They're like, it's a god.
Nope, that's a
and then
myth.
the baby's like, I have too many arms. yeah.
Don't laugh at that. You're being very offensive.
not true.
That's what happened.
We're gonna lose we have a huge following in India.
I love India. Let me just say something right now. All right. There's a TV show that I watch. Okay,
you
it's
sat
called
there
Bizarre.
and
I
she
don't know.
sat
He's not even listening.
Hey.
That'd be so much
This is fucking
better.
bullshit, man.
And then you can get us all too.
Yeah.
Hey, I was going to ask you, Brian. So Brian called me and said, "Don't come at 12. Come at 12:15." Then he called again and said, "Actually, come at 12:30," which helped me.
Yeah.
But you said it was because you had to do some reading.
Yeah, some reads, commercial reads.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand.
Oh, you auditioned for a commercial?
It'd be so funny if I'm doing my reading.
But I know you're a prolific. You love reading.
I take my reading from 12 to 12:30. I love when people say that. I so long to be an aristocrat. Like I so long
You
to do
kind
this.
of are.
Well, I'm taking my rest at between 2 and 3, and I take my exercises, of course, in the morning. I want to be that
take
person.
my exercise. But you do read a lot,
I do read a lot.
like every day.
Yes.
Wow,
There's a
I
lot
need to
to
read.
learn.
Do you read, Bobby?
I read self-help books.
Yeah,
Like anything by Eckhart Tolle.
Oh God!
What? No, I love
So
living in the moment.
boring.
No.
Eckhart Droll. So boring.
No, but The Power of Now, you never read it?
No, but I've tried to listen to it while
Yeah.
I was driving, and I
Yeah.
almost died.
Yeah,
powerful.
his
I fell
voice.
asleep.
His voice is so. He's just so asleep.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you want to meditate or take a nap, press play.
it's so true. And also, The Power of Now, which I read a long time ago, is basically watered down Buddhism. You know.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like, I don't know.
But
I'm reading a really good book now called Humility is the New Smart, which is by these two
you have that.
these
Bobby
two
has that
professors who
in
basically
spades.
are talking about how automation is going to displace about 80 million American workers.
So robots.
47% of the work of our workforce is no longer going to have a job with artificial intelligence.
You're saying Oh yeah.
And she basically, he and this man wrote a book about it's the mindset you have to have in the next 20 years if you want to compete in this world.
Which
and
is?
basically, so the idea of like learning a lot and accumulating a lot of knowledge, you say, you have a lot of knowledge in your head. That's irrelevant because smart machines can do that so much better than you do.
Yeah.
What you need to learn how to do is be pliable and someone who has the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Yeah.
And that's really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But they can't think outside the box, though.
Who?
Like robots and machines.
That's right.
They can't be
And that's
creative right in that way.
That's why. That's exactly
what he
right.
was saying. That
And-
yeah, learn, unlearn, and relearn.
Like Fox Mulder, for instance, right? You know Fox Mulder?
No.
He's a CIA, FBI agent from the show X-Files.
Oh, that guy, sure, Fox.
Fox Mulder's.
Yeah. Yep.
And, he comes in like, a woman was murdered, right?
Oh, David Duchovny. Wait, what's his- David Duchovny.
Yeah, but
I
Fox
call
Mulder.
Fox Mulder.
'Cause-
the Fox Mulder.
Fox Mulder.
Okay,
plays
fine. I never saw
Fox
that
Mulder
episode.
plays
But
David
he sees-
Duchovny in real life.
But he sees a murder, right? And Scully's always like, maybe, a black person did it. I'm just saying. I know that Black Lives Matter. I'm just in this scenario.
Usually it would be a black person. that
Usually
does
it would be, and
it's
I'm
not
just
a
making an
black
assumption
person,
though. But I
it's
have
a
nothing
Korean.
against them, and I love them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Indians?
don't write a letter.
All
He's
right, we
pissed
weren't
off
at-
Indians
Yeah,
and blacks.
yeah, don't write a letter or nothing. Okay, in this scenario, let's not even use a black guy.
Okay.
Let's use a
Korean.
Korean.
Afro-American.
Okay.
All right. So an Afro-American.
He's out of his mind. Not a
No,
black
that Scully would be like, a white guy probably killed this person, and then Mulder would be like, or a wolf alien. You know what I mean? And so computers can't do that.
Yeah. Or
Computers can't go wolf alien, right?
Yeah.
Because they can't think outside the box.
They
So what
can't
I'm
think.
saying, I'm refuting your premise.
That's what she said. You're actually
I know I'm right.
bolstering my premise, which is that
It's
we
true.
will learn how we all have to be better at critical thinking, creative thinking, and
Can I-
cooperative thinking.
Yeah, can I say something about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
And it's about the millennials. No, the millennials, I noticed this guy here, you're 22, right? Isaac, and then my kids, they're 20, 22, and 28. They don't, and which is weird because they're millennials, they don't embrace new technology. They're like, no. Like talking into your phone when you're driving.
Yeah.
A text. Like just press, you can just look down for half a second, press the mic and go, I'll be there in 15 minutes and then and send it. you know, without having to to be in a commercial where it's like, this is my daughter's last text. I'll be there.
I know. It's so true. You die.
Yeah. And they don't embrace the newest technology because they're set in their ways where we do. Don't you guys use that?
I don't know. I think you're making a good point because I think that's one of the biggest things that human beings suffer from is we get caught in one way of doing things. Yeah. Here's the other thing human beings do a lot. They tend, when somebody agrees with you, you'll tend to look at them and think of them as smarter than somebody who doesn't. It's very natural for us. Because
you think you're the smartest thing ever.
Yeah. So they'll be like, you're right. And you go, this is a smart, thoughtful.
No, that's what you do.
You don't know.
Yeah. I do know.
And
because I'll tell you why.
Bryan is smart.
Because, like, for me, if somebody agrees with me, I do the opposite.
Which is what?
This guy has because I just lied. You know, I'm a liar.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I lie to win.
I'm a liar.
Yeah, right. So it's like when someone agrees with me,
that?
I don't trust them because this guy's a deceiver.
What do you lie about? Like,
Everything.
Like,
there's nothing truthful I say ever.
So if I'm like,
why?
What have you been up to? Watch. What have you been up to?
Oh, yesterday I went and saw that movie, the Florida movie with William Dafoe.
Yeah.
Good movie. Because it's it's organic and it's like this is his best performance.
Oh, I agree.
You saw it?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know anything about it. Yeah.
But wow,
you
really do that.
Yeah,
I do that with sports when I'm around a bunch of bros who really know sports and they go, Pats, man. I go, it's Belichick. He's a fucking genius.
I did that too.
I just heard Brendan and people like that say that.
Yeah,
because I have no character.
Yeah,
and I want to be loved.
But not only that,
or it's just easier.
As a comic, I've been so used to like embellishing things, right? So it's like, I want to do this into a joke, but it's not funny just in terms of what actually happened. So I have to add little things to it.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
So have you ever told a story that wasn't yours? You weren't there, but it's such a great story that you put yourself there.
Oh yeah, all the time. That's my life. I don't know if they wrote a book, it's like other people's life.
Yeah, because it's just more fun. Because that way you want to tell the story and you want people to. Like, you want them to enjoy it, but if you say, my friend told me this story, it's not the same. Yeah. So you want to put yourself there because it's more exciting.
Like, Steve Renazizi had a story about shitting his pants on a train. But then later I found out that it was a lie. But then
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But then I told the same story like it happened to me.
But
so when I told the story, right, to somebody else, he's like, no, that's right there a story that everyone tells.
So you told me a story on my short-lived podcast that I tried to reboot.
It didn't happen? It stopped?
No, it stopped. But about you on... It really is the best story ever. Now I'm thinking it's a lie.
Go ahead.
Because it's so good. You said that you got fired from... can I tell it?
Yeah.
You got
I said
fired?
On your fucking thing?
Yeah, well, but you probably knew mine would never air.
Oh, that's true.
Jesus.
Wait, tell the story.
Take it easy. So he got fired from Mad TV because of drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But they said, we're going to give you one last chance. We wrote a sketch. You're going to play Connie Chung this Friday. So can you pull it together by Friday? So he did. He stopped doing drugs, stopped doing alcohol. But when you do that, when you slam the door shut that quickly, it's not good for your system. So here he is on stage as Connie Chung, which is already funny, right? But he just got nervous. His bowels started gurgling. He was coming off of drugs and alcohol, and he just shit his pants. Massive diarrhea going down his stockings. He had to walk off like this.
Oh God!
Yeah.
And they fired him for real.
Yeah. Can I tell you now the embellished parts of that?
Yeah. It didn't go down your stockings.
Exactly.
What? Then how would they ever know?
Because Ari Spears next to me goes, "You just shit your pants."
What an ass.
Right? And it seeped in a little bit. Oh. So the whole audience can see it. But in the story, I say chunks of shit was in the stocking.
Yeah.
To make the story better.
Yeah.
So that's in that way I lie.
Yeah.
But the premise in itself
still
actually happened.
Yeah.
All right?
It's
so in a court of
fun.
law, would I get fined for that? I don't think so, man.
No.
I once shit my pants. I had to park my car. I threw my jeans on with no underwear, and I parked my car in New York. I couldn't find a parking space. I was walking back to my girlfriend's apartment. I shit my pants, and the poo rolled down. This is not embellished. It rolled down, and it came out of my pants.
No.
And then another one came out. And I remember there was girls. There were young girls in school uniforms.
Yeah.
And they were on the corner, and I was like, if they see this poo roll out of my pants, it's unacceptable. And I just left a bunch of poo. And then I got in the hallway and another poo rolled down my pant. And I was in the hallway. And a woman came this way and she goes, Jesus Christ. And I go, fucking dogs.
You blew. Oh, that's
fucking
good.
Dogs.
That's good.
And then I ran upstairs.
Was quick thinking.
Yep. And I woke my girlfriend up. I shat my pants. You need to know that. I washed them in the jeans. I threw them away. And then I went down and picked up the poo.
You picked it up.
Yeah. Because you can't leave human poo around. It's disgusting.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You have another poo-poo?
Or is the whole thing going to be about poop, though?
No.
We'll move on. But
okay, you have a poo story. I just had a poo story.
Okay.
So
I have one with Joe Rogan.
You do your poo story about Rogan
first,
and then I'll close it up with my poo-poo one from last week.
Well, first of all, it goes back all the way to the Ben Stiller show when we had this photo shoot, very first photo shoot, and I was doing a cleanse.
Oh my God.
But it really was just a fast. I was drinking just water. I don't even think I knew about the master cleanse back then. I was just drinking water.
I love the way you did the drinking, like you're sucking a cock or something.
And everybody was saying, how do you feel? And how can you not eat? And I'm like, I feel like $1 million. And they're like, we're ready for you, Andy. Everybody, I stood up and I just passed out and hit the corner of the counter because we were in a kitchen, broke my glasses, black eye, and then we had to do the thing. So years later on news radio with Joe Rogan, same kind of thing happened. I was doing another cleanse. I think I do cleanses right before the photo shoot to get, svelte cut up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I'm on some other kind of fad. This time I think it was the master cleanse.
Might have been.
And we were all together, and I thought I was farting. It was a shirt, and I just diarrheaed in my pants.
No.
And I was so afraid. I was petrified that Joe would find out.
Yeah, because
everyone else
Joe
would
will blare that to the world.
To everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. So I ran into the bathroom, took my everything off, and then buried it in the garbage, and then just tried to wipe up and just went out.
And you went out. Remember how aggro Joe was when he was younger?
So mean.
Joe was the most aggro dude.
Thank you.
When he was younger, he was
scared me.
So aggressive.
Made the ladies cry.
It was weed that changed him.
Yeah. And he would yell at me, about all that. But I love him now.
Yeah.
But he yelled at me in front of executives about smoking pot.
I used to be so scared
about smoking pot.
And now he's the biggest pot guy. I was afraid of him.
Petrified of him.
Me too.
I met him when I was in San Diego, and we went to a strip club, and some guy with a tattoo of tears on his face.
Yeah.
More than one. That means he killed people.
It was like 4. He killed a family of 4. Fine. You know what I mean? I like when they do that too, so you kind of know, like, oh, I won't talk back. Right, because he'll kill me.
Right. 1 could have been an accident, but 4.
Yeah, 1 could be like a Matthew Broderick thing in in England when he was drunk and he killed somebody. Yeah.
But 4
or Brandy. You know what I mean? How Brandy just killed somebody.
4 is you broke into somebody's house and slew their family.
Yeah. And you have great lawyers. You have money, so you got out.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Or you killed all the witnesses.
Right.
He was in Scotland.
Oh, he was in Scotland. Oh, my bad.
Who cares?
He should get a tattoo on his face. But my point is that. But we were in a strip club, and this guy goes, well, I don't know. Rogan was getting a verbal altercation with him. He goes, "What'd you say, bro?" That's what he said to Joe. And goes, "Hey, fuck." There was like a thing, and then they went to go to the car to get guns.
Yeah, that's not good.
To get guns, and then Joe goes, "Let's get out of here!" Right? And I wouldn't leave. I called him a pussy.
Oh, yeah.
And then he still to this day gives me shit about it.
Yeah, because Joe has a really good eye for danger, and Joe can pick up Joe can pick up crazy, and he can pick up dangerous. If Joe tells you somebody's dangerous, he's right. Get the fuck out of there, because he's got weird antenna for that. He picks up on the weirdest shit. We were talking one time on the street at Swingers, and this dude, like, he goes like this, he's talking to me, and we're having a really good conversation, and he goes, hold on. I go, what? He goes, that dude just made another fucking revolution around the block. He's casing us. And I go, what? And he goes, that guy. And the guy drives by. I go, no. And he goes, yeah. He comes back around again. I go, what the fuck is that guy doing? And he picked up on it. And he goes, let's get out of here. We both got on our cars and left. But it was weird. It was like, why is that guy making 3? Maybe recognize Joe. I don't know. But either way, he picks up on shit I would never see.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, if Hiroshima happened, hundreds of years later, my nuclear shadow would just be me sitting like this. You know what I mean? People are running, nuclear, a bomb or whatever, and I'll just be like this.
Yeah.
Here's
and then
my
like hundreds of
nuclear
years,
shadow.
scientists would look at like a wall.
Didn't you get
like,
robbed?
What the fuck is this
Didn't
guy
you get
doing?
tackled from behind in
Here's
Cape
mine.
Town?
Yeah.
You got robbed.
I got robbed. Yeah,
You were like,
I did.
hear that.
During the day at 2 p.m.
and somebody
What?
just tackled you.
Two guys.
Gunpoint.
No, but they
They were like,
tackled me.
"Alex,
They grabbed my
let's just rob
stuff.
him. Let's rob him with our bare open hands.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
And I just laid there like this. And then they left. I still laid there.
And you just let them rifle through your pockets?
yeah. And then
You were so
and
scared.
then Ian Bagg was across the street, and he didn't help me.
He was just watching and laughing.
Yeah, he's Canadian. They're weak.
Also, comics don't give a shit
scared.
about each other. Really, comics are such solitary creatures.
Right.
Like they don't help each other.
Would you help me?
I would.
Are you being lying?
No,
I
think
would too.
help.
I would
Maybe-
throw a rock or something nearby
Thank
at their
you,
heads.
thank you.
That's what I would do.
I believe you would help.
Yeah, I really would.
You're the kind of guy. You're
Jumps in.
yeah. You're crazy. You do.
There
something.
was a barroom brawl a few weeks ago that started because of me, because somebody was talking to me and getting a little aggressive, and the people I was with jumped up, and I didn't hardly knew these people. They just came over to talk to me because
Yeah.
they were fans, and I guess I had met them a couple times. But they jumped up and started to fight this guy, and then everyone in the bar started fighting. Girls were taking chairs, and it was a full-on barroom brawl. And I jumped in, and I was trying to pull people off, and then I just came up with the phrase, "The police are here! The police are here!"
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a
they
good idea.
weren't.
I don't.
But
You,
it stopped-
do you know
it stopped.
Howie?
I
Do you know Steve Howie?
I love Steve
Yeah,
Allen.
that
So
sounds familiar.
Steve's a big, strong guy, about 240, 6'4", and he's not really hearing a peep out of anybody. Steve's I love him because he's a giant man with almost like a small man's intensity. Hilarious.
And hard as a rock.
Oh,
Because you
dude,
can have
he's
muscles, but they have to be
Steve
rock
Howie's
hard.
a beast. Bring up Steve Howie. He's a beast.
Like
He's
Joe.
on that
Like
William
Joe
H.
Rogan.
Macy. He's on that show
but
with
Steve-
William
but
H.
Steve-
Macy
Steve's,
called.
Steve's a natural 240. Okay.
Okay.
And so look
There
at
he
him.
is. Oh, I
Look at
love
him.
him. I know
Yeah,
this
he's a stud.
He was on
my kind
Reebok.
of guy.
And he's as big and strong as it gets. Well, yeah. I mean, but take a look. There's some shots
You
of him
can
with the
tell
shirt
by
off.
the shape of his head.
Yeah. They're down there. Look at him down there. He's 6'4". He's probably 250. That's
Oh
him.
my God! Look at that body.
Yeah, he's
Love
big and
that.
strong as shit. Okay.
Oh my God!
What are you
Yeah.
trying to do to me?
I know you. I know.
I
It gets you a
love
little.
it.
Gets you a little Neek and Louise. His head. All of our heads could fit in his head. He's a giant man.
Yeah.
He's
but,
gorgeous.
But so he came
That's
to see
my
me
kind
do
of
the
guy.
stand up
You did.
at the Improv.
How do you know him? Working
He's
out.
an actor.
I worked with him.
Working
I worked
out.
with him. And,
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said he was on...
He's on a show called with William H.
He's on
Macy right now.
Shameless. He's on Shameless. Yeah.
He's on Shameless?
Yeah.
He's the guy that sleeps with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Steve's never stopped
No, yeah.
working. I got to get him on the podcast. He's never stopped working. He's amazing. Anyway, he's married. Been married a long time.
What is he doing with his hands in his pants
Being-
right
being-
there?
being cool.
I was just being
Those
cool.
are pockets, man.
No.
Nah, he's being cool.
You thought they were fucking...
But so check this out. So we're at the Improv, and his wife, he's been married a long time. These dudes, rough looking guys, kind of good looking table of guys, like maybe 4 dudes, maybe 5 guys. But they're big, they're athletic guys.
Yeah.
And one guy just keeps looking back. Obviously, the kind of guy who's used to getting female attention, and he keeps looking back at Steve's wife, and his wife's an actress,
no.
and he's giving her he's being a little disrespectful. He's giving her the up and down. And Steve with his
old
giant
up and
head,
down.
he's wearing an Argyle sweater vest.
You're right.
And Steve looks at the guy, and he goes, and then the guy says something to his wife.
Oh, no.
Like Steve goes, kidding me with this fucking guy? Something like that. Oh no. And the guy doesn't hear him. And I clock all this. I gotta go on stage. And then the guy says something like, where are you from? To the girl, to his wife. Oh my God. And Steve goes, hey bro, you fucking stupid or something? She's with me. And the guy goes, you got a fucking problem? And Steve stands up and the guy stands up. And Steve, again, is bigger, but he's with these other dudes, and they take notice. They're big. And Steve is doing this. Steve is literally standing there like this, and he starts going and moving his tongue back and forth, and he's weaving back and forth like a cobra, and he's going like this. And you can see that the 4 guys are going to beat him up, but somebody's going to lose an eye, somebody's going to lose, and somebody's going to be put in a in a coma because he's just too big. He's the kind of guy that can clearly take a shitload of punishment. You know, he's just and he's crazy enough, and he's definitely going to fight.
Yeah.
So he's doing this weird cobra thing, and I see disaster, and I got to go up on stage. And these guys are scary though, and I also know that these guys are athletic, and they're not hearing a peep out of him either, and they're going to jump. So I grab the dude and I go like this. I go, hey guys, You see who he is? The guy that you're about to fight, he is a homicide detective, and he's with the LAPD, and all his buddies are outside at the bar, and they can't wait to arrest you, and they're all as big as he is. So if you guys want to fight a cop, a homicide detective, please do so, but please know also you'll be cuffed, you'll be black and blue, and you will spend the next 5 days in jail. I promise you. That's my promise to all of you. And that's what I said to them.
Whoa.
Right away.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they sat the fuck down.
Wow.
They apologized. And
I have a
got up on
question.
stage. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
But that whole situation could have been diverted.
Nope.
I'll tell you how.
How?
All right? So
He
let's
did
say
divert
let's say
it.
Kalila's right here.
crushed
Kalila's right here, right?
Yeah.
You're the guy. Say something to Kalila.
Man, where you from?
And this is me.
Yeah.
Hi. That's it.
Oh, you would have just said hi? Oh, she would have said hi?
No, I would have.
Oh, and you would have just jumped in and go, how about me, guys?
No.
I would have said this. You can't have her.
I'm
you
just
can
saying.
fuck this guy.
Kalila's not. I already know that Kalila's not going to fuck this dude.
Yeah.
There's not, unless he rapes her right
Is
then
that
and
her
there.
name?
Kalila.
Okay, Kalila.
You met her before. That's
I know.
rude.
I've worked with Kalila.
Yeah, you've worked with her
Kalila.
before. But
Yeah.
anyway, he's not going to rape her right then and there or
Right.
take her out. She's not going to hook up with him. So what's going to happen? So I would just go, hi.
Yeah.
It's all solved. No one's standing up. There's no lies going on with
but
about
it's not about that.
You
You
saying
mean
hi? You saying hi is not really that interesting to that guy. He's a wolf.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Oh, you know what? This is bullshit what you're saying to me right now. This
Hey,
fucking predator, fucking alpha male bullshit that
Yeah.
you and Joe Rogan and all these
Here he
guys
goes.
do. I'm a survivor too, okay?
Yeah.
I'm a gatherer.
You're a guy.
Yes.
Go get
We
me
all
some
do it
sticks.
differently.
What?
Go get
I'll go get the sticks and I'll make
berries.
the clogs. You get the
And make
you go
a
get
fire.
the
Make
deer
a little
meat,
basket
and
out
you
of
go
the
hunt.
sticks
But
to
my
put the
point is
berries
this:
in.
I'm going to eat the deer meat too.
No, you're not.
And yet I'll have clogs.
You be waiting with my food, and I want your butt in the air.
And I'll do that too.
We
But guess
all
what? At the end of the day, I'm
survive.
still alive.
Well, we all survive differently.
Yeah.
Here's how I do it.
Yeah.
You said something with that story earlier. When if I get into a little bit of trouble, I start. If I'm really mad, I'll take the person on, even if they're as big as Steve.
Yeah.
Because I might be dead. I probably would be.
Yeah.
But he'd be blind.
You would gouge his eyes out with your
Yeah.
fingers?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
first.
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
his nuts.
a good
And he'd
one.
be nutless.
That is
Yeah.
so.
Oh, you'd be
funny.
I'd
nutless
rip 'em
and
off.
blind.
I'd take him and
That's
twist
good.
him off.
Yeah.
I so believe Andy.
Yeah, I do
like,
too.
if you get in a
Serious,
fight
and
with
they
Andy,
know that.
you're
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Scratch your eyes
I
out,
know.
man.
I've seen you drunk, and I've seen your energy. Like you have a crazy amount of energy. Like where you're moving at such a pace where you would be such a handful to fight.
Horrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what are you, Irish?
I don't know. I think a little bit, yeah.
You're such a mystery.
I was adopted,
because you talk like you're kind of like you talk a bit fey,
Effeminate, yeah.
Yeah. But you're also like you also have 3 kids and you're complicated. You're
I would have
sexually
7.
You're
if it
sexually
wasn't for
complicated.
abortions.
Okay.
You're sexually
move
complicated.
on.
You're a comedic genius and you're also kind of a hunter and a killer.
Yeah.
Wow, he's everything.
Dude. Look
true.
at you. You are.
And it's also the things that you've gone through. I mean, it's great that you're alive and you look the same.
It's amazing.
All the
It's weird,
fucking shit
yeah.
that you've been through, bro.
Well, I look up to you.
Thank
I
you.
can't believe he has, I can't remember. I said 7, but I think it's 17. 15 years sobriety. This
That's
guy.
incredible.
It's
That's the first time you've ever said that. And I've
it's-
known you for
it's
fucking 20 years.
But I love you. You know I love you.
I know. I don't know if it's love.
No, I really do love
I
you.
think
It
we-
is incredible.
No, I
It's
think we built a
virtually
house on sand.
impossible.
I think
Wait a
both-
minute. I have to ask you, do you really, is it 15 years of
Yeah, now
nothing?
it's so fucking crazy
Nothing.
because
No
because
pot
before I said I lie all the time. There's just certain things that I don't lie about.
This one
okay?
is true.
Why would I lie about that? Well, listen to me, okay? I embellish stories. Just get this out there. I don't give a fuck. Ching chong. All right, just listen to me. All right?
It's just
Whatever. All right.
You're so racist.
I'm not racist.
He's allowed to be.
I'm not racist,
'cause
dude.
they're
I'm telling you
both
right now,
Korean.
dude. Lamar Ferguson. What was the guy? The kid.
LeVar Ball?
No, the guy that a kid that died on the bike.
Oh,
he
yeah.
had Skittles
Yeah.
What?
in Florida. Remember that
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, yeah.
What
And then
about-
Trayvon
Zimmerman,
Martin, I
Trayvon
think?
Marmar.
Oh, yeah.
Or Trayvon Marmar.
like that.
Trayvon
Called
Marmar.
him
I
Ching
can't remember his
Chong?
name.
What?
Poor kid.
Right?
called him
I
Ching Chong?
cried a fucking healthy tear.
Me too, actually.
Look at that.
His parents were very upset about
He's
it.
very upset. But my point is, Ching Chong, he gets it because we already have that kind of relationship that you would say racial things to me, right?
Not really. Not. I respect you so much, Bobby.
Oh my God.
You just
Stop. Oh my God. What you just did to me right now has made me feel guilty.
I'm sorry.
And that's rare. And so what's your name again?
Sincere.
Wait. Chion?
No.
Jin.
Jin.
I'm going to call you Jin from now on.
Oh, Jin, J-I-N?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
No,
thought
it
you
is
said
Chin, though. It is Chin.
Chin.
I changed it when I was 18 to Chin because my friends couldn't really say.
So it's really Jin.
Jin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call you Jin.
Oh, wow.
I can
Sure,
say
dude.
Jin.
I can
He
say
can
Jin,
say
too.
Jin on the rocks. Ow! Fuck!
There we are.
That was so
Wait, so
clever.
you're sober 15 years. Finish your thought.
Well, it was good, Jin on the rocks.
I know.
Off the cuff like that?
Thanks,
Dude, you take
buddy.
improv or something, bro?
Dude, don't be. This is my show. I'll have you booted off. Wait,
What, 15 years, yes.
15 years.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Why?
He's so good.
Because let me say something right now. It hasn't been an easy 15 years.
No.
There have been many times. You know what's so funny? Can I just say something about Bryan?
Yeah.
Is that there was a time when I couldn't get a job, and I was noticeably depressed at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
So one day I'm just sitting there, and Bryan puts his arms around me, because you were trying to uplift me, and you said to me, "Why don't you take acting classes?"
I did, right? I did. Because I wanted to get you
And
I wanted to jumpstart something.
yeah. And I was like, I knew what you were trying to do. You were trying to uplift me, but I took it as you don't know how to act.
No, that's not.
Yeah, but that's how I took it, and I went home and I almost relapsed.
But
no.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
but biting my nails, like, oh fuck.
But did you
Yeah,
take
but
the classes?
No.
No, I just believe in doing anything to change things up sometimes.
Yeah, that was
because
good.
your
Thank
life
you.
can be so fucking
Yeah,
routine.
yeah.
Even if things are really, really good, that's when you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Because if shit's going super well, man, I think we're all used to a little bit of dysfunction. And if things are going really well, that's when I have to worry because I'll fuck it up. I'll take a risk.
Oh,
Welcome
I would
to
say
it.
one last thing you also did, which was made me go, I like Bryan Callen.
What I do.
I was standing outside the Comedy Store, sitting there in the patio. I was with Natasha Leggero. Okay?
I love her.
Ari Shaffir walks by with a glass of ice
Yeah.
and whips it in her face. Shards of glass hits her face.
Oh my God.
Right?
Why would he do that?
Because they used to date, and she betrayed him. It's very Shakespearean.
Oh, wow.
And so he had
he
so
did
much
it on
rage.
purpose.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
That's horrible.
Right?
Yeah, but-
and you were the only guy to stand up, and you got right in his face. And you, what the fuck's your problem? And I've never seen him that scared. He goes, I don't know you, dude. I don't know you. Back off, dude. I don't know you. You know, there was that kind of a thing.
Bryan
But
to the
you're a real
rescue.
man, dude.
Well,
That was good shit.
I had to say something, but
Yeah,
you know what?
you
To Ari's defense, I saw it, and I don't think Ari meant to throw it in her face. I think he meant to throw it in her direction.
Yeah.
and it hit her. And then
He meant to throw it in his face.
Well, and
Probably the ice, and then maybe the glass slipped.
but also Ari kind of. I think I realized that this ran deep. That thing ran deep,
Real
between
deep.
them. And I talked to Natasha about it. I talked to him, and it was like I was like, these are two good people that just had
He
a moment.
beat the living shit out of me during that time, 3 times in a row.
I heard he beat you up.
He kicked me in the
did?
face 45
What?
fucking times.
He also
where
let you
I was
40 grand.
almost I almost died.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my eyes got all red and like blood. I had internal bleeding in my skull.
Oh
and,
my-
and I was going through convulsions.
Wow.
And
Why is
no
he
one
not
at the
in
Comedy
jail?
Store helped me out.
What?
I kind of got up and I go, I'm going to call the cops.
That's what I mean by.
And they go, no, you're not.
That's what I mean by comics don't come to the rescue. Remember David, who has cerebral palsy?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody made fun of him. This guy
What are
made
you
fun of him.
laughing at that?
I don't know, David.
But check this out. David
he
was a
doesn't know
comic.
him.
He's
a
great.
great guy. But he has cerebral palsy, so he kind of talks and he walks.
His act's a little
he walks-
shaky.
Yeah, he walks a little. Oh my God, that's so.
That's
mean.
another good one.
Actually,
Improv, dude.
Put that with the
Good improv.
Jen one.
No, he was actually a very funny guy, but he had visible. He was visible. He had visible palsy.
Yeah.
And this guy made fun of him.
Stop for just a second. Whenever I see somebody with, this is a horrible joke, but I do it all the time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
dark. You know, they're just like going down the street like this. I'm like, oh my God, that guy is fucking drunk in public. I'm going to call the fucking cops.
That's so. You're a bad person.
I don't say it to him. I say it to whoever I'm
just
with
yourself.
from across the street.
And then you guys guffaw in the car with your healthy bodies.
And he's
with,
like,
with
no,
your straight
It's
bodies.
sad. It's sad.
Yeah. Well, the problem with cerebral palsy is
God,
that they're
you
completely.
didn't like that one.
They're completely cognizant.
You know what joke
Oh,
I
look
do?
at Bobby
You know what
now.
joke I do
Bobby did
sometimes?
not like that
You know
one.
what joke I do sometimes that never gets a laugh, and I've been
Yeah.
doing it since I was a kid?
Yeah.
If somebody honks, I go, excuse me, like a car. Like I farted. And it
laughing.
never gets a laugh, right?
I'm laughing.
If you're like, I go, excuse me.
I love
and it
stupid
never gets a
jokes.
laugh. I've been doing it
think
since I was
that's
12.
funny.
I love
Thank
stupid
you.
jokes like
I
that.
love me too.
Huh?
That's why I love you. sorry. Whoops, must be my breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
My buddy used to carry around he's 10 years old. He'd carry around a little hand fart thing, and he would go like that, and he'd go, "Ooh, you okay?" And it never got old. Like he'd be talking to like girls, he'd go, "Ooh, Bryan, you all right?"
It's that black box, that electric one. Yeah.
No, this was some
realistic.
like squeezy
The
thing.
squeezy
that
one.
thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
the pink thing.
But wait, you were in the middle of. I interrupted.
So this guy made fun of him. This
the
guy
with
like made
cerebral
fun
palsy.
of him, man. And my friend was really upset, and he couldn't fight him back because he goes, I go, "What happened?" And he goes, "That guy was like, making fun of me, like," and I saw, me, I saw red.
Yeah.
And so I go, well, now I have to go fight this guy because he's a bad person. Right. And he's at the Comedy Store, which is my spot. Right. You can't come to my spot. Yeah. You can't make fun of a fucking good guy like this guy who happens to have cerebral palsy.
Davey Wester.
Yes.
That's his name.
Well, yeah.
With the guy.
I go, you're not allowed. Thank you. I go, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that to a comic, one of our own. He's a comic. He's got, a situation. I was so, like, you can't believe people like that exist. Yeah. But you can't believe they exist. So I'm like, all right. So now I gotta extract an apology. Otherwise, he's gonna get we're gonna do some stuff to him. I walk up, Dave's with me, and I don't realize that as I start walking, all the other comics, and they're all misfits, like just the misfits. The misfits hanging. They follow me, so it's like the bar scene from Star Wars. They all look like it's like they're just not the most. They're a motley crew. Just what? Like the guy's like, where do you live? What do you do for a living? Like nobody has any. It's just, and I don't realize that they're all following me. So as I'm walking, the word says, "What do you say? What do you say?" Word spread. So as I get to the bar and this guy's standing at the bar, I go, bro. You got a problem here, right? You got a problem, which is that you made fun of him. So you got something to say? I did something like that.
Yeah.
And he turns and sees me. I'm not scary.
Yeah.
But I look back and literally every misfit from
20
is just converging. Yeah. I've never seen anybody more afraid in my life. He goes, I was just joking around. I was just doing a kung fu thing, and he thought and he came up with this whole story. All you have to do, by the way, is that with me because I don't want to fight. Yeah. I just want you to give me any excuse to walk away.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to James Bond, whatever. I'll be like, oh, that sounds like a good excuse, and I'll walk away. Yeah. But then we killed him anyway. We slew him.
You did?
We slew him.
You beat him up.
We killed him, and then we drained the body of blood. We cut it up. And we dumped it at sea so nobody could see. So that's the one time I killed somebody. That's the story. That's the punchline.
That's the
Where's your
problem
teardrop?
About killing.
I don't have a teardrop.
Is the body?
I wear it on the inside.
It's on your balls.
How do you get rid of the body?
I've thought about that.
Me too. I watch like Snapped and stuff, and people get caught because they don't know how to get rid of the body.
So you can burn it, but they always seem to find shards of bone.
Yeah, they find bones.
Yeah.
Well, the best,
you have a tattoo of a drop of cum at the tip of your dick.
Yes, I do. And you know why that's ironic?
Why?
I don't drip. I shoot. Motherfuckers.
Oh, you do?
Heavy arcs of what I call glory. And when I lose it, I go, heavy arcs. I scream, heavy arcs of glory. That's what I say.
Yeah, I've been masturbating so much that nothing really comes out even.
Dust.
What's up with your
it's
girlfriend?
like a Visine drop or something.
Your dick goes.
Yeah.
Your dick goes.
And I was making love to Kalila the other night, and you know how you
don't say that. Don't say making love. It annoys me.
At sexy times. Yeah. And I was, I'm about to. You know how you go. I always announce it.
Yeah.
I'm about to come.
I make the girl announce it.
Yeah.
I say, "Tell me when you're coming or about to come," because that makes me come. I can come right with them. I have that control. I can come right with
the
them.
Timing's
Congratulations.
good. Yeah.
You're welcome.
So I roll over.
Why did I say you're welcome? Okay. Good.
So I roll over. And you know how you start jerking off to come, right?
All right.
And
I don't. I lock both hands behind my and I go, have at it.
You did that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I go,
have at
this all belongs to you. Or I just say,
for now,
congratulations, but in French, félicitations. Sorry, that's just personal shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that too.
I gave you a flashlight into my dark bedroom. Go on.
I just rolled over. Now after you did that,
So
though,
you
mine's
jerk off?
going to sound so sad.
You jerk off?
I jerked off and I go, I made the noise, you know what I mean? Right? And literally nothing came out.
Oh, yeah.
And she was watching me the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I turn, I go, sorry.
As you get older, apparently as your prostate
sad.
grows, the money shot goes away.
Really?
Yeah, I've been having trouble with my money shot. I'm about to turn 52.
I'm 50.
Wow.
Well, you're in better shape because you don't drink at all, right?
I mean, I'll have a little wine. I'm into Japanese whiskey lately. I like to sip.
There's such a thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And sake, high end sake.
You're 50. Yeah, I'm literally about to be 52, and I want people to send me presents.
I feel a different, Andy. I feel a difference. Like I feel tired more.
Yeah. No, I don't. But you and I as I've been growing older, I think you don't have to work out as much as you do. I think that's what it is.
I agree.
So I think you have to do more things like bicycle riding.
I play tennis, though,
walking,
and I box.
tennis.
Are you good at
the boxing part is what I'm talking about.
If you saw me play, you'd say I was good. And
you don't need to work out so much.
Somebody who was good, you'd say I suck.
I don't think you have to work out as much as you used to.
No, you don't.
Like I now walk and bike and swim.
Yeah.
And I'm not tired and I sleep like a baby.
I think though that I work out out of a deep sense of insecurity. Like I have to be ready for the apocalypse.
Yeah, and you just want to look good.
Less. I think as I really get deep into the psychology of it, I feel like I should be a vegetarian and just do yoga and I would probably feel better.
Yeah.
But no, I have to box and I have to do Olympic weightlifting. Somehow in my mind, first of all, I think I'm going to get big. That's never going to happen. 2, I feel like I'm going to be safer if I'm strong and I'm still fighting. Yeah. It's all really
old
sad
man
stuff.
strength.
Yeah, but it's not
But
true.
look it up because I think that you need to settle down. I'm feeling it instinctively.
No, I do.
Yeah.
He is settled down. He's got children. He's got a wife and everything.
Nobody's just said he still works out. He still boxes and lifts Olympic weights.
Yeah, but by the way, I love it so much. But I don't lift a lot of weight. I lift the women there who train. They lift more weight than I do.
What gym?
It's the Venice Barbell Club. Yeah, I know.
More like dumbbell club.
Don't, Andy. That's so mean. Seriously, this is my show, and I'll get mean. I'll get mad. Don't, Andy.
But that's always been your thing. Right, you were born. I think in high school,
50.
right? You were a lean, probably fuck machine, correct?
Were you?
Yeah, wrestler.
Right. I was on wrestling, but I've always been this guy.
Crack.
Yeah,
And this is my angle.
You would have tried to dry hump me. I know you would have.
Of course.
You would have been like, "Hey, bro, come here."
As soon as I got you pinned, I'm just going to give a couple little gyrations.
Yep.
Just a couple.
Yep. I'm a senior. You're a sophomore. You want to be cool, kid? All right, Andy. Oh, this is weird.
No,
there it is.
that's so gross.
There it is, Andy.
You can hear my coffee gurgling.
Yeah.
Is that how you fuck?
No, I don't fuck like a jackrabbit.
Oh.
No, yeah, I get to that point.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
I have not fucked in a long time.
Really? Why?
My last girlfriend, 2 years, we met in rehab, and we had a horrible falling out. She ghosted me, and I'm not over it. It's been a year.
You're not over it?
No, and then she's so good at it. You damn girls. She will call me or email me. You know what? Ghosted.
Just disappeared.
I can't reach her. I can't see her Instagram. I can't email her. Can't call her. Can't anything. But every 2 or 3 months, she'll give me a call. She'll FaceTime me so I can see her, and then she'll dangle. She just did a couple weeks ago. Like maybe even last week, she FaceTimed me, and I asked her. I got right to it. And I said, "Can I ask you one question? When you masturbate, do you think of me?"
That's a great.
And she went, "Yes, damn it!" Exactly like that. She said, "Yes, damn it." And I don't know if she's telling the truth.
She's not.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
No, but she might.
not.
Be.
Another
Andy,
she's ghosting.
Andy, she's just doing that, and she's fucking
with my
she's
everything.
fucking with your
My
mind,
brain
dude.
and my cock.
You can no longer. You got to disconnect.
No, but hold on. Here's my question. This is getting deep.
She's hot as
Hold
fuck.
on.
She's
Number-
like, how old are you?
She's not 23.
Yeah, that's exactly her.
Oh
I knew
my
it.
god.
I knew it.
Oh my
What
God.
does she do for a living?
She doesn't want me to talk about her, but
Okay.
she works in politics in Washington D.C.
Okay, so can I ask you this question?
She's like smart and all
Can I
that
ask you this
shit.
question?
Go ahead, but I shouldn't
you
have been.
think-
Now she's going to ghost me for 3 years.
No. Do you think that your
she doesn't watch
need to feel? Because that question speaks volumes. Because what that question really means is,
Which
am I
question?
still? Do you think of me when am I still relevant to you?
Yeah.
So in other words,
in a sexual way.
Yeah. So do you think that you are actually?
Yeah.
Is it your attraction to her, or is it your need to stay relevant and powerful still? Like
both, but it is
your
her.
need to have power.
But it's both because when I met her, I told her, you're barking up the wrong tree, girl. Because I'm trying to just be with guys right now because you girls fuck me over. You do, especially millennials.
Are you more into guys or more into girls, or you don't know?
I think girls. When I'm sober, it seems like girls. Like I really want her back. I really, really do. I'm not kidding. I haven't fucked in like a year.
Yeah, but wait. But then you're drawn to a guy like
That's
Brendan.
a long time.
But you like Brendan because he's a big, handsome son of a bitch.
That ain't gonna happen.
But what is it about that you like?
It's like yin and yang and chin. It's chin and yang. You know? It's like the opposite. It's like I want look at like she's perfect for me. Yeah. But then when I'm with a man, I want the biggest and best.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, can I ask you a very personal question? With a man,
can ask me
do you want to bang him?
Yes.
Have him bang you?
No, nobody's ever fucked me.
Oh, so you like to fuck?
Oh shit.
So that's fascinating to me because I can't fathom being attracted to like that's such a fundamental difference. Your brain is complicated.
It is, and can I tell you something? And I haven't talked about this anywhere.
Yeah. So you feel safe with me. I appreciate that.
It's a little weird, but I met this girl, and this might have happened to you guys. Yeah. But I met a girl. I'm just going to cut right to it. We went home, and I was fooling around with her, and she had a dick, and I'm like, what? And I was. I just was confused. And I kept playing with her tits that were not fake. They weren't implants. She took estrogen, so they actually grew. So that's what got me. Because I'm kind of a tit guy. Yeah. So I was playing with her tits, I finally said, okay, let's go down here. What? And I was confused, and she stayed overnight, and I was just confused all night. I'd go back and forth, and I can't do that again.
You can't
do it again.
It's too complicated.
It's too much. That's too much. I can't do both at once.
Did you suck the pee-pee?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
And I didn't let her suck mine.
No.
I was just touching.
Have you sucked pee-pee before though?
Of course.
Okay.
That's what my.
Of course.
That's my little thing I say on stage is I say I'm not gay, but I have been known to chomp down on a schnickerdoodle or toodle. It's not gonna. Yeah. And then I had this one I tried to write. Help me write this one. If I act gay and I sound gay and I look gay, it does not mean I'm a duck. I don't know. I said help me write that one.
If I act gay, if I look gay.
Just because I act gay, look gay, sound gay, talk, walk gay, doesn't mean I'm a duck.
Yeah. Or the joke
you get
is,
it?
It doesn't mean I'm a duck, but it does mean I fuck guys.
There we go.
That's
you just did it.
Doesn't mean I'm a duck.
You write jokes. You guys write jokes. That's the difference. I can't.
Yes, you can.
I come up with.
You're one of the funniest people on the planet.
But I tell stories.
No, just sit and think.
I already told him about this like 2 months ago when I did this fucking podcast. I yelled at him. I go, "What the fuck are you talking about, man?"
Yeah.
I go, "You can do it. It's just his." You can't be negative, bro.
I'm not negative. I've tried to sit down and write jokes.
I know, but you think I write the way he does? His jokes are so weird that I can never write like him.
I know.
You know what I mean? He does this like fake cocky thing on stage, right? Look at these muscles.
Don't say fake.
It's not real.
No, it's real.
Don't say cocky.
No, it's real.
Abs,
He's been like this
Heart of Stone
for 30
or
years since News Radio.
Yeah.
You've been like this since you used to hang around Joe Rogan on the set.
I was Joe Rogan
News
Light.
Radio. Yeah. And you were fucking funny back then, and you've always been funny. Bobby is so supportive of me. I love him. We're on Love together. Mm-hmm. The Netflix show Love.
You guys,
Love. Yeah, we're on it together.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on it
we
more.
don't have scenes together, but
no, we did the one time when I come in.
One time,
having that
and
party.
then, you know what? In the scene, you know what he said? Because my name is Truman in the show. He goes, and in the scene, he walks and he goes, "Hi, Bobby." And I go,
"What an idiot! I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm playing a
reality show.
I play,
and they go, "Cut." I go, "It's Truman." I go, "Oh, I'm sorry, he's my friend," or something like that.
I did.
What a real.
Do you guys watch any shows that you love?
Oh yeah, I do. I watched. What's the last? Well, everybody watches Stranger Things, right?
I don't like it.
It
didn't speak to me. And either did The Punisher. I watched some of that. Did Brendan was talking about?
I like The Shameless from Manchester, the English one.
From Manchester,
the real one.
That's a great.
Great. No,
I only watch Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
I really like that
That's
show a lot.
fun. That's a
don't-
fun
why is your
one.
voice
And also,
high
can I
now?
just say this though?
my friend
I think that
Cass
I
is
could
that.
be on that show.
You don't watch GOT?
What's that?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
Yeah.
You like Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
It's so good, huh?
I've
so
never
good.
seen it.
You never see it? People
No.
like him. It's weird.
Sometimes when I
I
see
watch
how they
girl
write-
You never seen it? It's weird.
You watch
It's weird.
girl shows?
Yeah. Like I loved Drop Dead Diva. Margaret Cho was on that.
My friend April
I was
Bowlby's
cast
on
on
that.
it twice, but I couldn't make it.
Wow.
It's all the way in Atlanta.
Can I ask you something?
Wait, you were cast twice and you just didn't make it?
Oh God, I don't want to talk.
Oh,
about
no, you got drunk.
it. I was having a bad year.
Andy.
Anyways, what were you going to say?
Because of all the things that are going on now with the Kevin Spacey and all these things like that, have you been editing your behavior? Because I feel like I've been editing mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll even take a girl's hand and go, "You are so beautiful." I'm sorry. Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Like I just make a little joke.
Yeah.
Even with the slightest of touching
Like,
or anything. Yeah.
I was at the Comedy Store, and I usually grab this one guy's penis all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know if
Lawsuit.
he's fine. Because he grabs mine too.
Yeah.
Which guy?
I can't tell you, but
Terry Crews.
but I went to go grab it,
we're gonna
and then
find
I pulled away, and there was a sadness about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
think-
you can get in trouble.
I think you can still be playful. And I think, I just, coming from the set, I was just on set with a bunch of cheerleaders, young volleyball player, these gals. And I just think it comes down to, like, just respect and not being an asshole.
Yeah.
You're not going to, there's the rare crazy person who's like, he touched my shoulder. But for the most part, I think that just don't be a dick. Like, I was listening to somebody who used to work on a certain show. I won't say what it is. And they were talking about how the men on that show were treating the women. And the extras were being lined up. They're like, get rid of her. She's not good looking. Get rid of her. She's not good looking.
Jesus.
Like, I've never done that in my...
Yeah,
like,
ever.
when I hear those stories and I hear about how a lot of women had to deal with that shit, or how about the fact that it was just the order of the day that some lech is going to fuck with you and it's going to be exhausting. I don't think you should have to deal with that shit.
No.
And so for me, like, in that sense, as I think about that stuff, I'm like, I don't want to make anybody feel embarrassed, humiliated, or less powerful because I'm a dude and she's hot and then she's got to deal with this shit all the time and she's at work. I don't like that shit. So maybe it's good, a lot of this stuff. I do think that innocent heads are going to roll.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
Like
there's an
Louis C.K. I think he's innocent.
well, there's an overreaction. I think with Louis, I don't know all the situation, but
don't either.
If you're going to jerk off in
Bobby,
front of
what are
people
you
you
laughing
work
at?
with, like
but they
that's
can leave
weird.
the room. They can say excuse.
Yeah, I think he was
I'm not
blocking.
into
I think the
something.
fact was that he was blocking them. I guess, right?
No, it wasn't that.
Are we
wasn't
going
that-
for more than an hour? Because I have to pee so bad.
Go. We can pee. Let's take
Okay,
a pee
but I
break.
want
Go
to
pee.
talk about
Let's
this.
take a pee break.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's take a pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. All right, let's get back to it. So let's get back to Louis C.K.
I've seen your penis.
Hey, man, we're talking about Louis C.K.
I'm a bad.
No, my thing about that is just that if somebody works for you and you're a writer and you call them into the office and you go, do you mind if I jerk off? The person goes, if I say no, this is my boss, what happens? It's that weird situation. So then he jerks off and you go, that's really weird.
I didn't know
And you
that
leave.
they worked for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be some of the cases. And he said, I was in a position of power, so I was putting them in a position where where yes didn't really mean anything, and that's where you get into the issue. Also, by the way, if you work with somebody, here's an idea. You just don't jerk off. It's like,
Well, hire
it's like when you
big,
do a
fat,
TV show, try not
ugly
to have
old
sex
men.
with the extras.
Yeah.
It's just not a good idea.
I got in trouble once on that show I did, Less Than Perfect. I would never do it now.
Yeah.
All I did is say, good scene to one of the extras, and I slapped them on the butt.
Yeah.
Good scene.
Oh my god, why'd you do that?
That's just fun.
It
was before all the shit came out.
Yeah. And like, instead of good game,
Yeah.
good scene.
Yeah.
And I got in big trouble. Almost
My
got
God.
sued. And
Oh
Dude,
my god.
I think about all the things as a young man. You don't know what your impact is. You're just trying to get laid. You're flirting. You're on set. When I was younger, I was reckless. You're trying to pick up a girl here, trying to pick up. You're just like you're like I can do whatever I want.
that's our generation.
Yeah,
That
I wasn't trying to hurt anybody.
No,
or
me
be a
either. I was
dick.
trying to get a date.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's
But-
how I learned. Most of my dates are because I was a little bit aggressive.
Right.
And they would tell me I liked it, and that's why I'm dating you.
go.
And sometimes I was on Mad TV, and I had to get a lawyer because I farted in Krista Flanagan's mouth.
And
I had to get a lawyer.
One of your
and
lies.
I'm like, that's not sexual.
Wait,
and also on top of it, I did it for a laugh.
Did you got sued?
She was like, I had to get a lawyer, and I had to go to an office. And then I had to take deposition and the whole fucking thing, dude.
How did you get your asshole up to her mouth?
No, what happened was, here's the problem. I didn't know her.
Oh, yeah.
So this was the first day of work. I didn't know we hired a new actress on the show.
It's Krista. I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything?
And I don't know.
You didn't know her, so you're allowed to fart in her mouth?
Krista, who's married to Bill Lawrence?
No.
Oh.
And she was sitting on the couch eating yogurt one morning during rehearsals. I didn't know that we had a new actress. So she was eating yogurt, and it was so early. You know how you have to do 6 a.m, like rehearsals and stuff? I was so tired. I go, and everyone was in the room, this rehearsal room. So I just grabbed the back of her head, and as she was eating yogurt, I farted in her mouth.
Well, you can't do that.
I know, but I did.
Ever.
And that's the problem. I did, and that's the problem. And then then what happened was, I went home, I took a nap, and then I woke up, and I had like 20 messages. And they go, you got to get a lawyer. I go, why? And they go, you farted in Crystal Flanagan's mouth while she was eating yogurt.
Yeah.
And I go, and what else did I do? Nothing else.
Yeah.
And then a week later, I'm in an office.
Yeah, and you didn't realize because you were being goofy.
Right.
H&R.
So I'm in an H&R office, with, and this is what happened. Somebody goes, and they had tape recorded it. And they go, tell us exactly what happened. I go, okay, I walk in. So I have to tell the
You're
story,
dead to rights.
Yeah.
Like you're dead to rights.
Yeah, and I go, she was sitting there, and she opening her mouth. I grabbed the back of her head, and I farted.
You're going to jail.
And then you hear like a 20-second silence, and from the back of the room you hear, why? And I go, I don't know. And so then later that day,
You put on a little Asian accent when you
did.
yeah, when I get scared, an Asian accent
Like
comes
English
out.
is your second language.
Because that's my defense.
Yeah, you
I
think
don't know the
people will
rules.
sympathize with you.
I just got here in the country. I don't know the rules. In China, we do that all the time. That's a Chinese hello. You know what I mean?
God.
So, and then I ran into her on the lot, and I go, hey, I'm so sorry.
Good.
And I gave her a $500 gift certificate to Burke Williams.
That's appropriate.
The seaweed wrap, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then I go, hey, also, I had this popular character at the time. I go, I wrote you in as a second lead. You know, your first live.
That's better
And
than
she's
the,
like, oh, yeah,
than
huh?
the massage place.
I go, yeah. And then we became the best of friends.
Good.
Oh,
So
good.
I won.
And she dropped the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Smart of you. That was
But
so smart.
That I can understand. That's like you grabbed me by the back there, and I do think that
grabbed her by the
women,
back of the
in one way or another, have had to
Gently.
deal with weird shit like that at one point or another all the time. Like I've talked to so many women who are not like hysterics, and they're like, they go, I've been dealing with that shit like forever, you know. So it's the first time
Here's
men
the
have to
thing.
deal with it.
In comedy, I just do things for the laugh,
Yeah.
and sometimes I read the situation wrong.
Yeah.
I had an audition where this.
Well, comedy suffers with this hysteria. That's the one thing. Like, there's no more comedy in the workplace.
Yeah.
Everybody's terrified to do anything, and that's a bummer.
Yeah, it
That's
sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
it is.
I had this
Sucks.
audition, and this director, he was an African American guy, and he was fat, and I killed it. You know how you do a good audition, and then they go, stick around, let me ask you some questions.
Yeah.
You know that's why you got this fucking thing.
Yeah.
So I was talking. He's like, "You're really good, man. You're perfect for this." And I was like, we're like laughing.
Yeah.
And while we were laughing, he was fat. I go, "Fatty," like that.
Damn it.
And and then it just changed the room.
Ah.
And then he's like, and he goes,
didn't get
"Thank
it.
you," like that. And as I was walking out, I go,
You lost the job.
"Why did I do that?" The accent came back. I don't know why I did that. You know what I mean?
Fatty.
By the way,
You're in the moment, you're
That's
laughing, and then you do
hysterical.
something that you would do to like Eric Griffin,
Yeah, to your friend.
or like Ralphie May, or somebody.
Or
I've
that's
called
a
this
form of
guy.
self-sabotage, like subconsciously.
You think so?
Yeah. I think that's what you did. Subconsciously, you go, I've almost got this part. Gotta ruin it.
I think I did that. Maybe.
We all do that too.
just like the
yeah.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
We all do shit like that. I've said things where I'm like, I can't believe I just did that.
I know.
Like I had a part for Sidney, who's the fucking director? He died of pancreatic cancer.
Lumet,
the other one. Pollock, Sidney
Pollock.
Oh, yeah.
And it was this huge campaign, and they brought me in. What did I do?
Campaign?
It was this big
a commercial
Apple campaign or some shit.
Oh, right, okay.
And they wanted me to, and I stayed up all night like an idiot and had to sabotage myself, go in, and I was too tired to really, hit all the details.
Yeah.
He wanted me to do little things. I would have killed it, but nah, had to ruin it. Would have been worth $1 million, but you know what?
Did you do cocaine that night?
No, but I believe that was the night I had an orgy.
Oh, yeah. That
I was up till late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
That's your drug, by the way, sex. I know that about you.
Oh, yeah. Sex.
Good-looking dudes like you, though.
Yeah.
I had to work for my girls.
Hard.
I had to work too.
I don't think
I'm
you
not
have
that
to.
good-looking,
No,
please.
you don't have to work.
You're getting better
you,
looking. too.
Dalia, all these guys.
Thank you. Wait,
I had to put in
not like that.
mass amounts of work. I have to do different nice dinners, different angles.
So do I.
Do the friend thing, listen to their stories, the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you, this is the part that nobody talks about this, and I don't know if this has happened to you guys, but it's happened a number of times to me where I have been raped by a girl. I'm not kidding. One time. This is one time.
Yeah.
This is funny for you.
No, I don't know why.
I'm the victim.
You're the victim.
Go on.
Sorry.
But
love it.
I don't
Happened to
mind
you.
because I'm like, great.
Yeah.
I'm not saying women should think like this, but like, oh, I'm attractive enough for this woman to rape me.
Yeah.
Either I'm drunk or usually I am. But in this one instance, the girl said, "Get behind me." And then she reached under and grabbed my dick from, she was on her knees and she used my hard dick to just rub on herself.
Yeah.
And then she would just put it in a little bit and then
Yeah.
keep rubbing until she came.
Jesus.
And then she just jumped up and ran out. And I'm like, wait, what about me?
And she ran out.
Ran out. She was done. She used my dick like a
That's
dildo.
interesting.
Wow.
It's pretty hot, though.
I think
But
so.
That's not.
But it's
rape.
not cool.
That's not rape.
It's kind
though.
of rape. She wouldn't ever let me stick it in all
That's
the way
not
because
rape.
her hand was at the base.
Yeah.
Because
she was just
rape is
using it. I'm like,
She was using
Yeah,
it
but
as
you
a
didn't say
knob.
no. You're like, oh, this is cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not rape then.
Okay, fine. You're
fantastic.
right. It's great. I love it.
I had a girl. Yeah.
Well, then I've been raped. That's rape.
Yeah. I've had girls use me that way, though.
Yeah.
one way or another.
I've had larger girls get on top of me, and that kind of is rape because I'm so drunk I can't move. That
Did they fuck
just
you
got
with their
on.
dicks or?
no,
Oh, I don't know. I thought.
no, they got on top of me and just
Yeah.
got it in
I've
there.
eaten pussy when I didn't want to. Where I socially, I go, I have to.
Haven't
do it.
we all?
Well, haven't you
I
had
was
sex?
in-
Haven't you had sex when you didn't want to?
Yeah, I was in Indiana.
Yeah, I've had sex when I didn't want to, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude. Literally.
Yeah,
Like, what am I going to say? No,
Yeah.
you're naked. It would be as a guy.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not attracted to her.
Feel obligated.
I'm not attracted. I got to figure out this out because I don't want to hurt her feelings. And I
Yeah.
want to be. And I'm sure women do the same thing.
You know that? Can I
called regrettable sex?
Yes, and by the way, the groping and licking that I have done, the majority of it, I'm not fucking around here.
Yeah.
Is because I feel obligated. Like if I don't, they're going to be mad.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. Like,
Yeah.
if I don't lick this person or give them a little,
Well, my girl was 300 pounds.
Oh.
Okay, it was in Indiana.
yeah,
Right, and Michael O'Connell said you have to do it. Right, so I did it.
yeah.
And she goes, eat it down there.
Oh,
Right, and I went down there, and it
there.
smelled like hot blood,
Oh, that's a problem.
like curdled blood.
That's an issue.
And it was like a fucking NCIS scene. It was like, like a homicide had gone off.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
A fresh
And
homicide.
there was a dead body down
Right.
there.
And I went down there and I held my breath because I didn't want to get inhale it.
Oh, that's a disaster.
Yeah, it's a disaster. And but then once you start getting into it, it starts tasting normal.
Yeah. Your nose gets
through the
used.
through the saltiness.
So you did get used to it.
What?
I heard an expression, I think in the wonderful
will
book by
throw
Juno
up.
Diaz. He said the first time he went down on her, he was a young guy. The first time he went down on her, he said she tasted like Heineken.
well, that's
Kinda interesting.
That's
I know.
nice.
The alcoholic then, huh?
I was like, wow, that makes sense.
Nice.
She tasted like Heineken.
I'm
That's
not
so
going to get
poetic.
that curdled blood phrase. Out of my,
Yeah.
that is disgusting.
I didn't say curdled blood, friend.
Oh, I thought you
I
said.
said hot blood.
But then you
You said curdled, bro.
Curdled.
He said curdled.
I did? Okay.
Second time, yeah.
Yeah, you got to know what you say, bro. Own what you say.
You know what? I own
Own
it. I
what
own
you
it.
say.
I said curdled.
Maybe you didn't. I'll have to rewatch.
Now,
What?
when you put your outfit on this morning.
Go ahead. I love it. This is
when
what
you didn't put your outfit
This is why I came. Go ahead.
When you rolled out of bed and put those slippers on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
So you can't be more comfortable than Bobby at this point.
Okay.
Well, my assistant.
Number one.
You guys are very similar.
Number one, can I just say something?
This
is a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck, bro?
You can dress up for us.
Bro, you're on camera.
I know. I didn't realize it.
Well, now you
know, and also, at the end of the day,
yeah.
I'm here because I'm your friend.
Dude, I would dress like that, but Shab won't have it. He actually fashion bullies me, and I just realized that. Because I would come in flip flops, he'd be like, "Bro, really?
Who is that?"
It hurts him.
Brendan, partner.
Brendan Schaub, dude.
The boxer and the kid.
I love him.
The fighter and
He's a good dude.
Oh, right. You're an MMA fighter.
Yeah, I'm a fighter. I do MMA.
Is this studio all just for you, or do other people come here?
No, just for us.
For real?
That's the other thing Brendan won't have. This is all Brendan. Brendan will be like this. We were at Fox, and Brendan, we were.
I see the fighter, the kid.
Yeah, we had a studio.
Wow, okay.
And other people would use it. And Brendan, I see Brendan. He's got his arms full. He's just looking at the mics. I go, "What's up?" He goes, "Other people using the studio." I go.
He's so mad.
I know, but whatever. And he goes, "Drives me nuts."
I like this.
He's competitive, man.
I like this.
Really?
I like this. What the fuck is that?
We had a guy coming in to do the mural.
Yeah, I don't like that. This is cool, but what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Hey, you fuckers, that's really good.
Did you paint
stuff.
that? Did you paint that?
I like that. No, I
That's
like
pretty
it.
cool, I guess.
I think it's good.
Did you see Bobby Lee's crotch hole? He doesn't have a crotch hole. What are you guys talking about?
I don't have a hole. Do I have a hole?
Take the over this.
Do you have a hole?
Bobby, you don't do a lot of working out?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because I don't have time for it in my life.
What that is the biggest
And I'm in
crock
big
of
trouble.
shit.
I'm in big physical trouble right now, dude.
Why?
You have no idea what's going on
mean?
with me.
What?
What's
Tell
going on?
us.
I have so I got sick a month ago, and then I couldn't hear.
Okay.
I went completely deaf in my right ear.
Oh my God! You got so fat, the fat was in your ears.
No, I got sick. I didn't say fat.
So you had inflammation or something?
Yeah, it was it was like an infection in my ear, and I couldn't hear.
In both ears.
No, just my right one.
Oh, you couldn't hear. Okay.
And
But it was cool when I went to sleep because I was asleep on my left ear. It was completely dead silent. It was great. But then,
yeah.
But then what happened was, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna fucking believe this.
Go ahead.
Go on.
So I'm sleeping on my left ear, and I couldn't hear on my right ear.
Right.
And I was my last week of the show that I was shooting.
Love.
ABC. I'm on an ABC show
So am
called
I.
Splitting Up Together.
Yeah.
And I had a 6 a.m. call time. So I'm sleeping on my left ear, and I hear "hello" in my house. And I go, "What the fuck?" I wake up, and I go to Kalila. I go, "I think there's someone in the house." She goes, "There is." So I pick up a stick. I have a stick. Like, not a stick, it's a back scratcher thing.
Well, that's
I grabbed
gonna really hurt him.
Why didn't there's nothing else there?
Yeah, a back scratcher. Careful or I'll scratch you. I swear to God.
Right. And I walk into the living room. It's a guy from the show.
The set.
Your alarm. You didn't
Like
hear your alarm.
the
It's
AD, the second
fucking
AD.
almost 10.
Second AD. Oh my
And
God.
he goes, "Kate, whatever you're wearing now, we're going." I left in what I slept in. And I'm walking to the car. I go, "I'm so sorry," like that. And I get to the set,
they hate
and they
that.
had to do everyone's coverage. It's the biggest
That's a disaster.
nightmare
I hate it. Oh,
you
I've
could
done that
ever
many
fucking
times.
have, dude.
You've done that too?
For many times, but
I've never done.
I don't know how he got into my house
Yeah.
because we don't leave it locked.
He was the problem solver.
He solved it.
The
Getting in
second
the
AD.
building, I don't know how. Into the house, that's one thing because I live in
Yeah.
a condo. You've been there.
Yeah.
And it was, and then I had to apologize to
worst
the executive
way.
producers. "I'm so sorry, that's never happened before." And they're like, "All right, but just don't let it happen again." But it was like, oh my God, what a nightmare.
Did you tell him you're definitely?
Yeah, I go, "I can't hear like this. I slept like this." So then I went and got antibiotics, and it's all cleared up now. I can
Okay,
hear.
and that's so. But you're fine now.
No,
physically.
no. And
What did they
then
say?
I had stroke level, high blood pressure.
Oh.
They go, you could have a stroke at any minute.
do you eat crappy?
Yeah. I eat
Well,
donuts.
all you need to do
You're
is
gonna
start
make me
walking.
Mad. Now he's going to make me mad.
I eat donuts all the time.
Hold on. So hold on.
I had one yesterday,
Are you
that's
on?
it.
So you're on medication now?
Yeah, I have blood pressure.
Okay,
medication.
so can you like? Are you just going to be a dick and not do anything, or maybe you'll exercise?
I just
better?
fucking told you I'm on blood medication.
Yeah, but will you eat better now? No.
No, he's not going to.
No, you're going to do
I try
dumb
to.
shit. Nah, I hate people who say.
I hate you. I hate
when
people like you.
say, I
All
try
judgy,
to.
put your finger in my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I listen.
Yeah.
I'm
Eat
going to tell
better.
you something right
Eat
now,
better
dude.
right now.
Let me say something right now.
Come on, dude. Don't be a bitch. Work out and make some
All you
choices.
have to do is walk.
Walk
For an
do
hour
a little
day.
lifting and fucking eat a little better. No
I'll
sugar.
walk with you
Can do
like
no sugar?
once a week.
Of course
Yeah.
not.
We can go around the Lake
I
Hollywood.
ain't walking with you, bro.
What's
Do it
your
as a
problem?
TV
I'll tell you this right now. Stop.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a
Stop,
minute.
Stop, stop.
He's insulting me.
No.
Hang
I'm
on
saying
a
right
minute.
now to you, Andy.
What's wrong with you?
Right?
Right, that's
Andy
my name.
Dick, dude.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
walking with you nowhere. friend.
Where? What's your problem?
No, this is my problem. I like you, dude. But let me tell you this right now,
Here
dude.
it goes.
Me not working with you nowhere.
Hey, why are you talking that way now?
Because I want to. All right, bro?
Why?
Let me just
Why
say
are you
that.
giving
I'm
the
under
bullhorn?
you,
Why
bro.
won't you walk
We
into
ain't
the
going
woods
no
with me?
forest.
Hey, bring the horns
Why
down.
won't
Go
no
walk into
trails?
Bring the horns down.
Right,
You're
right.
putting them in both your horns.
Hey.
Why
hey.
won't you go walk in the? Oh, he's pointing a gun at me now,
Yeah,
Bryan.
That'll never
Bro,
happen, friend.
First you had the bull horns and then you turn it into a gun.
I'll go to a club with you.
What is that now,
I'll
the
have
devil-
dinner
the
with
devil
you, but
figure?
I ain't walking nowhere with you, man.
Bro, dude, he
you're
horned you
fucking
up.
mine, bro.
he gave you the horns and then the pistol. He gave you the
He
horns
just
and the
doesn't
pistol.
want to walk. It has nothing to do with me.
No, you.
Why?
I'll never walk with you.
Listen,
Why?
listen.
I
All
thought
right?
we were
Listen,
friends.
why don't you
I am your
fuck her-
friend. I love you, dude. I really, truly love you,
Why
dude.
wouldn't you walk with
I'll
me?
walk down a busy street like on the Grove
my
or
God.
3rd
Bro,
Street
he's kidding.
Promenade.
Bro, can
No,
I make
stop
you
it.
some money?
kidding.
Can I make you some money?
Make me some money,
Why
bro.
don't the two of you bring recording equipment, 2 mics, go on your walk and call the podcast The Walk. And whatever happens on the walk, if you run into people, you interview them, you talk about things, you call it.
Will
Ready?
there other
He doesn't need it. He's
Will
got a,
there, will
he's got
there
a
be
show
other
on-
people walking with us?
Yeah, we'll
it's
do
just
it on
you
a
guys,
busy
but you
street.
guys-
Nah, man. I
do
ain't
it
doing
at
that
Stop.
shit with you, man.
Hey, bro,
No, I love this guy. Fuck you, man.
get your
what?
fingers down, man.
I quit. I quit the podcast.
I
that we
quit you
almost
right
had.
now, dude.
I quit
Man, now you're
it.
giving him
You
the gun.
give me fingers, dude. I'm
quit it.
fucking. What about
I
this,
fucking
dude?
quit it.
He gave you the fourth. Dude,
Yeah.
he's got the 6 shooters out now. Whatever you do, don't point your dog.
He doesn't need a podcast. He has a new show on ABC. Is it out yet?
In March,
Nice.
What do
I
you
hear
play,
it's
bro?
funny.
I play.
Chinese guy?
Who told me it was funny?
You know, it's so fucking rude that you would even say something like
I
that
mean
out
Korean.
loud.
I meant Korean guy.
No. Can I just say
What did
something
you
right
say?
now?
Chinese guy.
Let me say something right now, man.
What, bro?
I have no accent in it. There's no references to the me
for
being
you.
Asian. I'm just a regular American,
Well,
bro.
that's not realistic then.
Why?
I don't believe Asians should be in the business. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I just mean in front of the camera. That's all I meant.
We should be directing.
Not in positions of power.
Yeah.
Just be like the
I
kung
get what
fu
you're saying.
stunt double.
Yes.
Put
But
on
you
a
know,
blonde wig. Be
But you know what?
What?
All jokes aside, I'm just really blessed right now, man,
I know.
to be here.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
In 30 years, when you're 70, whatever the fuck.
I'm not gonna make it till then.
Okay, but if you do, what do you want to be doing?
Well, I want to be involved in video games still. So I'll be
Still?
playing that. Yeah.
Oh, you mean playing them?
Yeah, I play video games all the time. I don't move. I think that's the problem with the doctor said. Doctors, you don't move.
Yeah, you
That's a problem. And I always sit like this.
got to move.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
Sit like a Buddha,
whatever.
a gay Buddha.
You got to move, bro.
Fuck you, man.
Hey,
Hey, we were like good friends.
I like you said gay Buddha.
I'm
though.
sorry, man.
Yeah, you gay
I'm
Buddha.
getting defensive for
You're
no
a
fucking
GB.
reason.
His
Go
legs
ahead, man.
look like
It's
a
comedy
butterfly.
show, man. Call me gay
He
Buddha.
looks like a butterfly.
His toenails are
It
so
looks like his
long.
legs are gonna flap and he's gonna
If he
fly
wore
away.
flip flops, his toenails would drag along the ground. You just hear every time I walk. Those are the longest nails I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, no.
Andy, what do you want to be doing when you're 70? Besides banging guys and girls.
Okay. I really would like to have my sex life be intact and very active all the way up to 100.
Okay.
But I thought about Dick Van Dyke this morning.
He's great.
2 things I thought about this morning when I was meditating. One of them is Dick Van Dyke, he had a drinking problem, cleaned up, and then he started doing, what was it called? What was that detective show called? Murder. What was it called?
Murder, She Wrote?
No. But that's another one. Angela Lansbury. Later on,
Ironside?
no, later on in life, when he's like 70, he's still acting.
Yes, he was.
You know, and he's not
Acted
drinking
all the way
anymore.
through.
And then I thought about him on that show. But the other thing I thought about was you. I I thought about you, and I've never seen you with long hair. I don't know why I thought about it. I think I was thinking about my gray hair.
I don't look good with long hair.
I was thinking, does it turn into like an afro?
Yeah, it's terrible. It doesn't
That
grow
would be
long.
so cool.
But it doesn't good. No, it looks bad. It looks like shit. It grows up and then breaks off.
I think it's called Murder 101.
I wish I had hair like Isaac. He's got good hair. But
Diagnosis Murder. You remember that. Diagnosis Murder.
I
Dick
read
Van
the
Dyke.
books.
Dick Van Dyke.
I want to. I'll be honest with you. At 70, I want to feel like I'm still relevant.
You will be.
No, because
You're
I saw a
coming into your
documentary-
own right now.
I saw a documentary about Bing Crosby, and when he was like 70, a kid walked up to him and said, "Didn't you used to be Bing Crosby?"
Oh my God.
And it shattered his heart.
He was a bad guy. You know that?
He was?
A real piece of shit.
No, not in
Bing
the documentary.
Crosby?
He was a good
Really?
guy.
He treated his
I saw
children. Both his sons committed suicide. He treated his sons like shit. I believe.
They committed suicide?
Yeah, look that up. Make sure I'm right.
Hey, real quick, Bryan, do you dye your hair?
No.
So you don't have gray hair like me.
I've never dyed my hair.
Yeah,
I
you-
dye this part of my beard, but I've never dyed this.
You have a little gray hair, I see.
Yeah, I've
now
never
that
dyed
I
my
look. Okay. I used to because my girlfriend made me. And this morning I was thinking of your hair because I was thinking of mine, thinking maybe I should go back to dyeing it.
Yeah, Bing Crosby's son Dennis and apparent suicide.
Two of
56.
them?
So just one apparently.
What did Bing Crosby die of? Right up there.
No,
Just hate.
his first
right
wife.
there. Yeah, right there.
Hold on.
Heart attack.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Dixie Lee committed suicide. His wife and his son.
Oh my God.
What a sad life,
Son
huh?
Dennis.
He used to be the,
two of his sons
At
committed
50.
he used to
suicide.
be
What's that tell
the
you?
biggest star. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
He used to be like bigger than like
Wow.
Whitney Houston or Madonna
That's
or
so
any of
yeah,
that.
awful.
yeah, for sure.
It's so awful. Both the two sons committed suicide, but he was apparently a terrible father. Like
that's horrible.
awful, abusive,
That's so
and then disowned them and all that. But I don't know. Listen, I'm not him.
I saw
We
the
don't know.
documentary.
We don't know. You're
Yeah.
right.
You
He
never
seemed like a good guy in the documentary.
I live with all my kids, all of them, and my stepkids. I'm the only supposed adult in the house.
Whenever I meet your kids, and like I've met your kids, and they go, "Oh, I'm Andy Dick's daughter or son,"
Yeah.
I always go, "Wow, that's not what I thought it would turn out to be."
Your kids
like.
are great. Your one
They're
son,
so good people.
They are.
No, I mean, I think you're no.
No, but I know what you mean. It's because the moms.
No, you're great.
did
You're a
the
great
most.
guy, but they're not.
I never hit them, and I never yell at them.
Yeah, they're just really good.
You're also
kids.
very loving. You're a really good.
You're a good loving
person.
guy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. How
No,
come?
Andy, you're.
What are you angry about?
You're almost.
I'm not loving to this guy.
No,
Isaac.
you're a
I'm
special guy.
mean to
That's
him.
bullshit. You're great.
Special.
You have your
Somebody asked
demons.
me if I was autistic on my Periscope this
Might
morning.
be.
I think I'm in the spectrum. I really.
Yeah, but you're also fucking hilarious. You've been working forever,
30 years.
and you are, but you like drinking.
I
When you
love
drink,
it.
When you drink, you get crazy.
Are you not sober right now?
No, I'm sober. Yeah.
You are.
How do you
How long?
deal
How
with
long?
that?
How long?
I don't. I have it on my app. I don't like looking at it because
Okay.
it disappoints
But
me.
more than a week.
Yeah, it's
Good.
almost. It's like a month or so. I don't want to look because
I know.
it disappoints me.
Can I just
because
say
it hasn't been that
because I'm
long.
sober. I know Andy. I want Andy to be sober, and when he goes out, and I hear when he goes out, it fucking breaks my fucking heart every
sweet of
fucking time.
Why are
It
your
does
hands
suck.
doing that?
Because this is when I'm. I'll tell you why. Because Taekwondo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm doing Taekwondo right now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so are you a master? at-
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
It's just I was born with it. You know what
But
I mean?
only Taekwondo because that's Korean. You
I
don't
know.
study
No, this is
Kung
the only
Fu?
move I know.
You don't study Kung Fu or Karate?
I don't know.
I'm just asking.
But my point is that I just I want you to stay in it.
Can't you take a drug that helps with drinking and makes you not
No.
want to drink?
Tried.
No.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. There's a new rehab in Venice near here where they use marijuana. You're allowed to smoke or take edibles.
That's good.
I don't want to do that.
No, I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Chan, let's go to some current events. Sure.
Oh yeah. How long is this goddamn podcast?
We're almost done.
Okay.
You have places to be. I have to be on a plane.
Where are you going? Doing
Chicago?
stand up?
Chicago?
Stand-up?
Schaumburg
Stand-up?
Improv. everybody.
I do it every year.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It's my dude.
Come
I
see
mean,
me.
say, go watch.
How much do you make in a weekend, both of you?
What do you make in Schaumburg?
How many zeros?
10
in a-
grand,
in a
20
100,000?
Oh,
In Schaumburg,
no.
I'll be honest. In Schaumburg, I make
You
about
don't.
I do pretty well.
20,
No, not 100 grand.
Yeah. Okay.
28,000, maybe.
I don't make that much. That's a lot. Do you make that much money?
Yeah, ask him.
Don't fucking tell me. Ask them.
Ask.
Well, you should tell him.
Tony.
You should tell Tony.
Be reasonable.
I just had Bobby Lee on the show, and I want to make what he makes. You got
like in I'll tell you something right now. In Irvine and in Schaumburg, those are the only 2 clubs that I make that kind of money.
We'll see how much I make this.
I think right now, I think you'll be surprised because I think now because honestly, Kalala just said this yesterday when I said I was going to do this. She goes, "That dude right now is absolutely killing it. Yeah. You really are.
Yeah.
The shit that you this thing.
Yeah,
with
it's so
Fighter
funny.
and the Kids.
Yeah.
This thing, the Fighter and the Kids, right?
Kids.
Really, and you and
It's just
Brandon,
the kid.
Brandon.
You guys really fucking. This is
Brandon friend.
This is probably the best podcast right now going.
Well, it's good.
Is it number 1?
It's not.
We got over 10 million downloads a month. It's
Oh
awesome.
my fucking god, man!
Fuck yeah.
And then I'm on the Goldbergs and I do stand up. All right, guys.
Well, can I plug mine real quick? If you kind of like what I'm doing,
Tiger Belly.
Tiger Belly.
It's so funny.
Thank you.
Tiger
What
Belly.
is that?
It's my podcast, and we got to get you on.
Oh yeah, please
After
do.
the new year.
Because I saw
where are you. Gonna
you.
be, do you have any dates to plug stand up wise?
Yeah, This is it. When does this air?
Tomorrow? Today?
This weekend.
Well, can I plug some stuff?
Yes.
This
I'm
weekend.
going to be. Go ahead. It's finished.
That's why I don't fucking hike with you and shit, bro.
Come on, bro.
I thought you were done. I didn't know you had a laundry list of shit you're doing.
This weekend I'm going to be in the Oxnard Levity Live. And because of the fires that went on, God bless you, and I hope my prayers are with you.
Oh, but you're not going to give him the money?
I like that club, Oxnard. I like that club.
I thought you were going to say all the money.
I really see being real. I have my heart's out to you.
That's a great club.
But I'm keeping the money.
But because of the fires and whatnot, I'm a little worried about the numbers. So I want to say this, okay? I'm going to give you fire victims, anyone that's involved in the fire after the show. I'm going to give you a hug.
Okay.
For your loss.
As long as you're not charged.
Thank you.
Where are you going to be in?
Well, later this afternoon, I'm going to be eating a salmon Caesar salad in my kitchen.
Good.
Okay. And
Good
then
plug for salmon and for Caesar.
And then I don't know what's up tomorrow, you know?
All right,
you never
good.
know. I leave it up in the air. No.
there's some
For real.
fucking-
All I've been doing, because I coined the phrase gray listed, because I'm not blacklisted.
Yep.
I'm getting little offers here and
You're
there.
in a holding pattern.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They literally say, just stay put, Andy.
What happened?
Because I got pushed down.
Yeah, but what happened?
My groping
Something
and
happened,
licking,
right?
No. My groping and licking is just not that relevant. It almost made me mad. Like, wait, I want to be number 1.
Yeah.
I want to be the rapist, pedophile, like all these other people that pushed me down. And now
there's a long line now.
I'm not even on the list anymore, which is weird. But I've been on blast for 30 years, so I'm used to it. When all these things came in, I'm like,
nobody ever thought with Andy.
This is the best thing ever for me.
Andy's harmless. Andy, like nobody was like, you're not a predator.
Yeah, but you know, I've had so many lawsuits and shit.
Have you?
Yeah.
How do you deal with lawsuits?
I'm always like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I probably did lick your face or whatever, and I just paid.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
You paid.
Yeah.
How much do you think you've paid in?
Not a lot. A lot. Yeah.
Like $100,000.
Well, it'd be here and here and here and here and here, but so at least $100,000, I think. That's a lot of money. But a lot of different people.
Fuck. So
but
stressful.
Little weird things like farting in someone's mouth, things like that.
Yeah,
you got out of it. You gave her Burke Williams gift certificate.
Yeah.
I wish I could have
And you
thought
got a
of
friend
that.
out of it.
And you made a
We're
best
best
friend.
friends, and I honestly, my from here on out, I'm living a Christian life.
I can't
From
believe
here
you
on
follow
out,
Jesus.
I'm not grabbing no more genitals.
Me either.
I'm not.
And I want to
licking
say this about a
nothing.
Christian life. If you don't accept Jesus in your heart,
You're
do
going
me
to
a
hell.
favor and hold your hand in a fire and just know that that's what you'll deal with for eternity. Okay.
No, wait, but I didn't finish. So because I'm gray listed, I've been doing Periscope because I found out that Periscope pays, if you have a certain amount of what's called stars. You have to have so many hearts that turn into stars. And I have them, they're just pouring in. And I'm making very little. I can actually buy that salmon Caesar salad that I'm going to have later today.
Good.
I don't have to beg you guys to take me out
I'll
to
give
lunch.
you money.
Thank you. And then Tim Sabian from Howard Stern, he was his producer for the whole time. He made Howard.
Yeah.
Quit a year ago. He called me 2 days ago, and he is offering me something at twitch.tv. Have you heard of that?
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
the gaming
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
they're expanding, I guess Amazon bought Twitch. Wow. And you guys should look into it. because they want to do real programming, like talk shows and stuff like this.
Oh, wow.
You don't need it. You have ABC, which is Disney.
You know what? I get one job, and now you're rubbing it in my face, guys.
Well, no, it's such a good thing, and I hope it goes forever, like at least 5 years, because you'll be set. If you buy a piece of property,
You don't think it will?
I heard it's good.
Twitch is awesome. I do. No, it is. No, it is. It's
no, I'm talking about ABC.
I know, but
I'm saying Twitch is good.
So, wait, are you saying this Twitch TV thing ain't going to work?
No, it's
I'm
going.
joking.
Let's go to the top.
As you're doing that, I'm going.
Let's go to the top Google topics. Go ahead.
Go do it. Come on, I gotta go.
The first one, Keaton Jones. The kid that's he's going viral like crazy because of the bullying stuff.
Did you hear about that guy?
So it was all a lie.
Oh, no, it's not a lie.
No.
But it turns out that his mom might be racist.
Yeah.
Well, why? Because she has a Confederate flag.
Yeah.
That's very common in the South. That doesn't mean she's.
So there's more to it, though.
Oh.
Well, the Confederate flag, she said the same thing. She did it more for like irony, and she posted.
She's in hiding now, by the way.
Is that the mom?
That's not the mom.
No.
Yeah, this is what she posted on that Confederate flag
That's
post.
her down there in the
If you aren't bleeding,
Read
no
it.
blood.
Andy, you read it.
If you aren't bleeding, no bones are sticking out, and you can breathe, stop crying. For the love, I think she means for the love of God, some folks clearly never picked a switch. And before you all start talking to me about metaphorical, emotional, financial, or historical blood and brokenness, don't. Join a group.
So this was after
my gosh,
she posted right after
angry.
the Charlottesville stuff. That's why they're connecting the two. And just recently,
If you aren't bleeding, no bones are sticking out, and you can breathe.
I mean,
Stop
I don't
crying.
really. You know what? I mean,
kinda mean.
all right. You know.
but because of that, the donations, it was actually an Asian guy made a GoFundMe page dedicated to the kid to save for his college fund.
Yeah.
And then it got up to like 60,000 whatever, and then they stopped it as soon as this stuff came out.
Yeah. Well,
To investigate
she made a lot
it.
of money at least.
No, she didn't get it yet. So she's not even connected to
the
it.
GoFundMe people stopped it.
Yeah. Him, the guy that made it, and the GoFundMe people stopped it. So they can investigate it. And then today it came out that his dad was actually a white supremacist, but he's like a long lost dad. He hasn't been there for years.
Yeah, he looks like one.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
that's
teardrops.
Aryan pride.
Oh, Lord.
All right. I know, but that's his dad that he doesn't talk to, and you know the whole.
What
thing
does that
sucks.
say? Breathe.
It has nothing
What
to do
does
with
that say
this
on
boy.
his chest?
It has nothing to do with this poor boy.
White, pure breed.
At least he's got a great
Oh,
body. All right. You're a pure breed, bro? Okay. I love guys like that who are like, either way, though, this has nothing to do with the kid gets bullied. I feel
True,
bad
that's
for
what
him.
they're saying. So the guy that made the GoFundMe said, this is not about the mom, not about anything else. This is for the kid.
I
So
don't really
most
like
likely the
talking
kid will
about
get the
this
money.
stuff. I'm a little afraid of this. Let's move on to the next one. Well, they'll come and they'll find us.
There's a woman that screamed on a plane recently.
Yep, I
in
remember
Portland,
this.
Sacramento.
I saw this.
Yeah,
She went ballistic.
Let me see
She
it.
went real ballistic.
Listen,
and
turn it up.
I have a destination for this.
Listen to what she
I have
said.
a destination for myself, and I need to go.
Hold on.
Why'd you cut it off like that?
No.
No, this thing's finicky.
Listen.
So if we don't fucking land, I will fucking kill everybody on this fucking plane. I will kill everybody on this fucking plane.
Oh my God.
I will.
Well, it's Southwest, right?
Yeah.
Well then.
She's in jail.
Yeah, you got to be in
she's in
jail
jail.
for that. She's just having a moment. Some people freak out.
She had it because she had anxiety she needed to smoke. They kicked her out for smoking, kicked her out of the bathroom. Because she tampered with the smoke detector. And then she was trying to smoke and they said, you can't do it. And then took her to her seat. She freaked out. And she said later on, that's not her. She was freaking out from anxiety and she needed to smoke. So that she was like, if we're
And
not
it-
landing now, I'm going to kill
And
her.
from jail, she said, I don't know. It
You know
wasn't
what I
me.
do on the
It
plane?
wasn't
I
me.
vape.
On the plane?
Yeah, I vape on the plane, and no one ever says anything.
Can we do the Artie Lang one? People, because they're asking. We have the same
old
lawyer.
news. I just
Is
saw
it?
Artie. I think
Okay.
he's better.
Then
now.
do the dad kicking the toddler.
No.
Okay. What,
Oh, man.
now? What?
Oh my!
You didn't see
God.
I think he
this?
snorted. I think
He's
he
Joey
snorted,
Diaz now.
No, he snorted glass by accident, and his nose got all.
No,
Oh,
no.
really?
He had surgery.
Oh.
He had surgery.
So he missed a court appearance and that's why he was arrested.
I love Artie. I feel.
Why would he take?
I love him too. Don't you love him?
He's
I love
great.
Artie, man.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
him. That's like. Oh, that just doesn't
Artie's
look right.
good people, man.
What about?
He's such a
Well, that
good
was a
guy.
great podcast, huh?
No, let's go.
Well,
Let's
I
go to
want
the
to see
next one.
the I want to see the dad kicking
That was good.
the toddler.
You do really?
No, he was probably just kicking him because he was like lying there throwing a tantrum.
Well, I want to see how hard he's
He
going.
gave him a nudge.
Did he?
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. Oh my God, look at Howard. Man, he looks.
He's gotten old.
Yeah,
All right.
so-
You've been on Howard a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we had a big falling out. But I don't even. I still like him.
Yeah.
I saw him at Ben Stiller's 50th party a couple years ago, and Judd Apatow said, and he dragged me over to Howard and said, just apologize. And I didn't. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I hope, everything's water under the bridge. And I really like you, and I've always liked you. And I'm sorry for whatever. I'm sorry I called you beep, beep, nosed, beep. So.
Oh, you did? When did you do that?
On
You were
air?
drunk?
I wasn't drunk. I got
Did he accept your
I was
apology?
drunk with rage on Greg Fitzsimmons' show, and Greg is good at pushing buttons. And I got all worked up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, well he's just a boop 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 boop."
And did he
got in
accept
trouble.
your apology?
Well, he just kept saying this. He said it like 3 to 5 times. It's like, "I'm just glad you're taking care of yourself." No, but I really want your good blessings, and I really like you, and I'd love to do the show again or whatever you want. What can I do to make it up to you? I'm just glad you're taking care of yourself.
That's a good answer. He didn't forgive you.
No, he didn't at all. And I said, well, if that's the best I get from him, that I got to live with it.
Yeah. There you go.
I like him. What am I going to do?
I like you, man.
I was like groveling.
It's all right.
Like
you're
you're-
honest.
Now, can
Let's
we
go
go
to
for
the
a
next,
walk, Bobby?
Bobby, let me tell you something right now, motherfucker. You're doing a podcast called The Walk with Andy Dick, and I'll make you do it.
He'll pay for it.
You'll produce it?
Yeah, I'll be your producer.
You'll save my life?
Dude, and if I produce it, get ready for it.
I need help. I just realized I need help.
Yeah, let's do it.
I really do need help, and I don't want to die.
It's too...
Yeah, but Bobby, just take action. Don't be a baby about things. Just small little actions. Don't go, I don't want to die. Just
Yeah,
like, come on.
Because of the things like
You got
Ralphie
here.
died.
You got here to do the podcast. Same
Do
idea.
I look like Ralphie May, though?
No, but I don't want you to die. What's the next current event?
Your buddy, John Stamos, at 54,
Oh, no.
Boy.
has his very first baby.
Yay, Johnny!
He's such a handsome guy, and he's a nice guy.
Yeah, John's
and
great.
Guys can have kids up into their 70s.
Hell yeah.
It's the girls that,
Yep.
their womb drops to the floor or whatever
That's right.
happens. I don't know.
That's right.
The
Yeah,
technical
but good for
term.
him. That's going to be a cute baby.
Yeah.
John
How old
Stamos.
is the woman, Caitlin?
31.
Settle
Oh,
down.
that's perfect.
Well done, sir. Well
Yeah,
done.
well done. He did it right.
Yes, he did. Yes, he fucking
I
did.
should have waited
Lots of
until I was
money.
54.
Still got all his hair.
Yeah. Yep. Look at
Plays
him.
with the Beach Boys. By the way, can
Yeah.
play the piano, sing, and the drums like the best of them.
Yeah.
John Stamos?
Yeah.
yeah.
He does a weekly thing at his
like
house.
like
yeah.
as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
Wow.
on Broadway, I mean, he's
He's great.
people think he's just the guy from Full House. No,
Yeah,
he
the
can do
cute
some shit.
guy.
He can
You know,
sing
like-
and he can dance.
Like, yeah, they think he's
Well
the
done,
Potsy,
Johnny.
like from
Well, we
Happy
got to
Days.
get John on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, get him. Okay, next.
Did you guys know George Clooney gave 14 of
Yes.
his closest friends $1 million each?
No, he did.
No.
He did.
Yes. God damn, George.
Invited him to a surprise dinner and they paid for their taxes for the year.
I love him.
Oh, my
Fucking,
God.
that pisses. I wish
See,
I...
God, dear
Wow.
God, dear God, if you give me that, I'll give 20 friends $1 million.
Dear God, please let me be one of George Clooney's best friends. We have
Dude, so
different
he
prayers.
paid back all the people that took care of him. Wow.
That's what I
$1
wanna
million
do.
fucking dollars. I love George Clooney, man.
He's my favorite
That's
now.
the best. I thought you were going to say the one that happened, I think, yesterday, where on an airplane,
Yes.
him and his wife gave out
Noise
headphones
Dude, look
to
at this, look at this.
everyone on the plane because there was a couple of crying twins. So he bought headphones and gave them all out to everyone.
No.
He gave out to
to
first
drown out
class.
the crying.
Only first class.
First class.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dude, he had them come to his house. They're all sitting there. There's a bag, a black designer luggage bag at each place sitting at the table. They opened the bags. They found $1 million in $20 bills.
Holy
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my
awesome.
God.
Dude, that's so you're talking about cash.
No taxes?
Of course, taxes.
No, he said that he paid for the taxes
That's
for him.
ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
How much money does he have?
He must just
Billions.
Is this a hoax?
It's not a hoax.
No. He probably invested
News,
it
man.
well. And his money made way more
Wait,
money.
Gerber got one too? What? Gerber doesn't need the money.
Gerber.
Who's Gerber?
Randy Gerber owns the Mondrian and all that.
Oh.
He's
Yeah, why
Cindy
would
Crawford's husband.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Why?
By the way, he's awesome, man.
He might be in
motherfucker.
financial
You
hot
gotta
water.
love George Clooney.
Oh yeah,
He's a class act.
Yeah, I've hung out with him a couple times. He would just be sitting at the bar, across from CBS, because he was doing his show there or something. He'd just be sitting there alone, and I would just saddle up next to him.
You guys would talk?
Yeah, he was super, just nice, down to earth guy. Wow. Yeah. Well, next,
Dude, that's incredible. Wow.
You do too.
I need money.
you would do. You need.
I think you would do it too.
You would.
I want to. I want.
Here he goes.
I want $1 million. How can I become friends with him and do him a favor? All right, keep going.
You want happy stories or
I don't care.
messed up stories?
Let's hear one. Alternate one messed up one now.
Yeah.
One messed up. The Chinese.
Yeah,
You guys know
this
this
is
guy?
the one I want.
That was a bummer.
Yeah.
What happened to Chinese?
He's like a Chinese daredevil.
Oh yeah.
He filmed his own death, like live stream.
Whoa.
15
Yeah.
grand, I would
But
never
I
do that.
watched it, and I don't think he meant to die.
No.
He lost his grip.
He lost his grip.
And he died for doing a thing?
He was
He
doing a
does
stunt.
this
That's
to
his
win
fault.
to win $15,000 from like an unknown sponsor.
He was trying to do pull-ups on the side of a building, 62 floors
You know what? He's not being Chinese. He didn't do the research. He wasn't diligent.
No, he was really careful about his planning, but you know,
He's did a few of them before.
It's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna fucking fall.
Oh my God. It's
Frightening.
terrifying.
And he
He
wanted
probably
money.
died before he hit the pavement
I don't
of a
know.
heart
That's
attack.
terrifying, though.
Terrifying.
Oof.
I
Well,
can't-
he's not really Chinese because we can walk on roofs and stuff.
You're not
What
Chinese.
does that mean? You're Korean.
Well, no, like the
Yeah.
trees are crouching. We go
No,
on the trees
you don't
and
do
all
that.
Stuff like that.
You don't have kung fu powers. You
Yeah,
don't-
yeah.
Dude, you don't,
He's not really Asian because that's
Bobby-
what I would have done. I'll go on a tree and I'll go on a rooftop.
Bobby, you don't have kung fu powers.
I have kung fu.
You don't have kung fu powers.
Yeah.
Next, let's end on a happy note.
All right, happy note. This story: an anonymous donor bought every single toy at a certain Goodwill, and then put him in a
Boring.
little area.
Boring.
And the kids can
Yeah,
pick out
every
whatever they
single
want.
toy at a Goodwill. What did he spend? $32.
Yeah. All right, guys, come see me at the Schomburg Improv. And I want to thank two of the funniest people on the planet, Bobby Lee and Andy Dick, for
We
coming and
love you
doing
so
Fighter and the
much.
Kid. You guys are awesome. I'm going to go do some deadlifting and spike my testosterone.
I gotta go do an ADR.
Follow me on Periscope.
Follow Andy on Periscope. What is your thing?
It's just Andy Dick.
Andy Dick.
Periscope.
Bobby, what's your Tiger Belly?
Bobby Lee Live. Wait, Bobby Lee Live on Twitter and Instagram, and Bobby and then Tiger Belly.
There it is. This is the Fighter and the Kid. We're out.